So yeah, live we are supposed to be.
Okay.
Say hello.
I'm
We
also.
see your content.
Hello, hello. I'm also. I just started the movie and the recording. No,
The
I
recording.
I mean I didn't start the movie. I booted it because it's.
You are on the title screen, right? We are on title
yeah,
screen.
I am
now.
on the title screen currently.
Live stream. You are live. Let's see. How is the audio? Okay, yeah, it's good. It's good.
It's good.
It's good. We are live. Everything live. Everything good.
Okay. I will
So we
open
have-
the stream on my cell phone just to see the chat in case people.
That's a good idea. I mean, I do have the chat open as well, so I can tell you to eat a dick. That's a good thing.
Wow. Okay. Subscriptions. Here it is. The great TehSunBro. The TehSunBro.
Sutorimu. Oh no.
Okay, I have the chat open.
Wait, did it? Oh no, it didn't. I didn't know that game shows some sort of kind of like a preview thingy when you don't do anything on the title screen.
Oh,
Like
really?
all the other games do.
They
Yeah,
did?
it does.
Wow. Well, anyway, when you want to count or I count?
You count.
Okay, so on 3 we start the movie. Can I go?
Yeah,
Yeah,
on 3 we
one.
press this.
1, 2, 3. And
It
going.
says play all.
Pitiful
What?
heartless,
Play all?
mindlessly
You are on
collecting
play all?
hearts.
Dude, return to title screen because I didn't have play all. I only have play. Okay, now I have play all because probably did you boot the movie or something once?
Yeah, I booted
Okay.
it once.
Okay, so it says play all. Okay,
I'm on play all.
okay, 1, 2, 3. Play all. Okay.
Okay, yeah,
Pitiful
now we have
heartless,
pitiful
mindlessly
hearts.
collecting
Mindlessly
hearts.
collecting hearts.
The rage
Goddamn.
of the Keyblade
We're gonna destroy this
releases
movie.
those hearts.
Yeah, we're gonna
They
destroy.
gather in darkness.
We're gonna destroy them as hard as we
Masters
destroyed
set
Organization
free.
13 and KH2.
until they weave together.
Spoilers, I guess.
Kingdom Hearts.
Oh no.
And when
Not
that
the
time
spoilers.
comes, we can truly.
Not like this
finally
game is a
exist.
spoiler to Kingdom Hearts 2.
What do you mean? It's not. This isn't this a prequel to Kingdom Hearts?
Are you really sure that you don't
I mean, it
know
does
art?
start off before 2, so a lot of people are like, yeah,
I can't.
watch this before
Just
2,
look inside.
before 2, and then it just
But I
basically
figure
spoils everything that,
If
like,
there is something in there,
everything that's great about this character in
Inside us,
KH2 is basically
then we'd feel
spoiled
it,
in this
wouldn't we?
movie.
Hmm.
This movie is a
True
giant
enough.
spoiler for good stuff that's going to happen in the series.
Yeah, that's true. Oh, now I remember. Won't you mute the music?
I don't make music. We'll just YouTube will do it for me.
Wow.
My copyright.
Oh god.
Look at it.
God damn.
They're expecting to have played anything.
The main over the power of ice.
Look at that face. That's a face only a mother.
Yeah, only a mother can love that. Commends the earth with quiet strength. The descriptions is top notch.
Still shadow and illusion. Close, evil, sexy.
You gotta feel bad for Zaction. He is forever in puberty.
Agitant driven by the moon to seek Clark, the Luna Divider, with a stick up his ass. Syx!
Assassin with
Oh?
motives of his own. Flurry of
Sure.
dancing flames.
The coward. Demix.
Oh god.
The guy that cannot say anything, any one sentence without gambler lingo. The guy who's supposed to be a girl, Marluxia.
Yeah, he actually was supposed to be a girl, but then they changed it to a guy because they didn't want to have two, and the only two girls being the traitors.
The best bitch in the game.
I hate Larxene.
I love her. She's such a spiteful bitch.
Yeah, exactly.
And the brain dead zombie. Number 13, the brain dead.
And not Sora.
And not Sora. Now it clearly says Sora here. You feel. Not even the best. I show you this thing that's very interesting in Team Heart. Way too early.
I find it funny that they materialize with clothes of their own, because if you were born out of nothingness, I'm assuming that you should be born naked, right?
That's the Disney censorship. They're born with censorship. Hey, they're sitting on Suicide Tower.
Yeah.
Oh, ice cream scenes. It's not like those happen way too often.
Times. Still got it memorized. The day we met, when you got your new name, you and I sat right here just like this and watched the sunset.
Hey, could I?
Hey, could I every team?
Oh,
hey, do you think we forgot about something? I know, like black-haired chick that's supposed to be sitting with us.
Who?
Nah, must have imagined it.
I don't know. I don't know who you're talking about.
That's not Sora.
Oh, not so. Yeah.
Not Sora. Not. Who's there?
Definitely not Sora.
You're early.
No, you're just late.
I mean, the casual way he's sitting up there, he should have fallen off.
Yeah.
Today makes 255.
I guess they don't care, because if they fall off, they just pour through the darkness.
Since I first joined the organization.
Do you know in Kingdom Hearts 2 when Roxas almost falls off in his
So
dream?
you got the
Something.
number memorized, do you?
Yeah. Have to hang on to something, right? It's not like I have memories from before the organization. Don't you remember? I acted like a zombie.
Right. That first week,
Zombie.
you could barely form a sentence.
Right.
Come on, you're still kind of a zombie.
Oh, thanks.
Ice cream.
Hey, Roxas. Bet you don't know why the sun sets red.
Oh boy,
You
there we
see,
go.
Light is made up of lots of colors, and out of all those colors, red is the one that travels the farthest.
This is the one part that annoyed
Like
me the
I
most
asked,
about
know-it-all.
Axel, like all his. I'm explain stuff because I'm explaining.
I like explaining stuff. Oh, red is awesome.
Seriously, where is she?
Who?
Who? Not Sora. I wonder if you already knew that not Sora is not cool.
The
Maybe.
destiny that is about to unfold actually started when we first met. On the 7th day after I came here.
On a second thought, I don't want to watch this movie.
He's rewinding.
Just
Can't you
sing-
fast forward instead of rewind?
Oh man, we're going to have so much text in this adventure.
Number 14. In an organization called Organization 13.
Yeah.
Good tidings, friends. Today is a momentous day. I am pleased to announce that a new comrade has been chosen to wear the coat.
But aren't we 13 already? Shut up.
We're going to be called Organization 13. But Zemnis, we're only 2.
Number 14. Let us all welcome one of the Keyblades chosen.
Number 13. One of the Keyblades chosen.
My kokoro is doki doki.
7 days since my arrival. The name Roxas and the number 13 were all I had.
Please,
Who
don't
the
read the
people around
text
me
with
were,
that.
what they wanted, or what they were trying to do. I had no idea.
They probably gave the script to McCartney and said, now read this like you were really, really bored.
Teach him well.
Read it like you don't care.
Don't worry.
But I don't care.
I'll be sure he makes the
Good job.
grade. Roxas, let's go.
Good acting, Roxas. Yeah, I'm
You ain't nothing,
acting. Good acting, Jesse.
What was that name again?
Number 14. Shion.
Right. I knew that.
Yeah, sure.
Shion.
Got it memorized, Roxas?
Maybe.
Got it memorized. Bing.
Yeah?
Number 2.
How about my name then?
Axel.
And how about our boss's name, huh?
Zemnis.
No way you're gonna forget his name,
Yeah.
right?
Look at our
Let's go.
foreshadowing.
I love.
Oh boy, no.
Oh no.
Oh, not the text.
Do you
Oh,
want
no,
me
not
to
the
read or you read?
You can read, I don't.
Roxas completed his first mission. Axel took Rox. Oh fuck. It didn't have the text.
Since it automatically advances, we don't need
The
to read
icing
it, at least.
on the cake.
Okay, yeah.
Yay, and the first of 4,700 ice cream
You
scenes.
remember what this ice cream is
Yeah.
called?
It's,
Sea salt ice cream. I already told you before. Get it memorized.
it's
Don't you?
salty,
It's sweet.
but sweet.
I want to taste that ice cream, man.
Roxas, you
Tastes
said
like
the same
cum.
exact thing
Wow.
the other day.
I did.
Of course,
don't
so
remember.
that ice cream is a synonym
So
for
what has
fucking.
it been? A week since
Wow.
you joined the
Wants
organization?
to share sea salt ice cream with
I guess it has.
with
You
Shion.
guess it has.
It all
Come on,
makes
you must
sense now.
remember that much.
They just want to have a three.
Well,
Basically, what they're doing here
Here
on the
you
tower
are,
is having
finally out in the
threesomes.
field working for
That's
the
the-
organization,
that's the-
right?
For the organization.
What do you call it?
You
The
might even
metaphor for
say
it.
that
Oh my
today is
God.
where it
Having
all really begins for you.
Gangbang.
Where it all begins. As a member of the organization, I'll be receiving missions every day.
Yay.
But I'm still not exactly sure what I'm supposed to do.
that was not a line. That was Jesse just reading the script.
Oh god.
Roxas. You shall accompany Roxas on this mission. Explained how hearts appear when a heartless is defeated. He also explained that the organization seeks to collect released hearts to complete Kingdom Hearts, and that Roxas, as a Keyblade wielder, is the only one capable of completing this mission, except for Sora, Riku, Shion.
The organization
Mickey.
defeats the heartless in order to collect hearts.
God damn.
And
Oh,
complete
one.
Kingdom Hearts.
The first game?
Or
I don't know
yeah.
what that is, or what it does. I don't even know what a heart is.
Well, it's an internal organ that pumps the blood through your veins. Keeps you alive, basically.
Yeah.
Wouldn't he get a heart attack from all the sea salt ice cream?
Clogging up all his veins.
Oh boy, yeah.
He
no,
gets
they
to a
were-
point that he doesn't have blood. He has sea salt ice cream running through his veins.
Of course. Melted
Nobodies
ice cream.
don't exist.
And stop existing.
We in the organization were born without hearts.
Is he talking about Square Enix?
If we don't have hearts, does that mean we don't exist?
Square Enix North America in a nutshell.
God damn.
Keyblade. Keyblade.
There's
more
our
text.
favorite bitch.
Hey, the bitch. Lightning! You're just a toy!
I really appreciate that in the second movie,
The
That
Keyblade was
Mickey
Rico.
reads the
hearts.
text.
Mickey
Yeah,
reads the
So
text.
why am I
Yeah,
the only
Mickey
one
does
who
reading
can
all the
wield
text in
such
the
a thing?
second one.
Oh, yeah. But I do appreciate that he
I'm
tried
learning all
to
these
make
things.
the fights there, but it
There's
failed
so much
miserably.
more that I don't get.
Well, it's definitely better than just plop, cutscene, plop, next cutscene,
Yeah.
and text in between because, yeah, nothing happens here. We have lots of text, and then one pointless line, and more text, and then one pointless line. Because this movie lacks the hours of filler gameplay. That's shit anyway. So
Back and forth.
Damn,
to
this
and
game is
from
so
the same
filler that I
places
never
every day.
bothered doing the
It's
other
insane.
missions.
Sometimes we go to other places on real
it's
missions.
so insane with all the
But we
missions.
can't cross the walls that divide the worlds.
How bad these
That's
missions
why we
are.
create
How
our own
repetitive.
paths in the
Yeah.
darkness. Or
Oh, you didn't even do
so
all
they
the
say.
missions, like all the story missions?
I did all the main story missions, you know, but the ones that you could skip, I would, because I would be so bored. Never had to do... Oh, it's so boring.
I mean, I did all the story missions, all 83 or something like that, which means I also did these in between like I did the optional story missions as well.
The optional story missions I would skip.
It's just running around and doing the same shit that you're doing in the mandatory story missions. So
Yeah, exactly.
the highlight of the game was definitely the 6 or so boss fights,
There are
and these
nice
boss fights
guys
were
and not
horrible
so nice
too.
guys in the organization.
Like
Everyone's working together.
Ruler
to
of the
complete Kingdom
Skies.
Hearts.
The one in
There's lots I don't know.
Halloween
Reach
Town
Break.
is
but
also
I
yeah,
do
that
know
one's
I
annoying
have
as
to
hell
keep
as well.
fighting the darkness, so I can be whole.
The game is
All
full
of
of boring fights.
The boss, I found the concept of the Agrabah boss pretty interesting with him, in that big field where you ride the
Oh,
carpet in
Yeah, yeah.
KH2. I found the concept of the boss interesting, but it's still
Who are they?
the boss fights in Days are
Probably
incredibly boring. I didn't
just
even
some kids who
mind
live
Ruler of the Sky because you could just fire spam him to death, but it's
So
just a
does
boring
everybody
fight
act
that
that
takes
way?
way too long.
What do you
Yeah,
mean?
that's the
That's
thing.
the problem. Same with
Like
Leech
running around
Grave.
chasing each other,
Same with all the other
making all that
bosses.
noise.
They just
Well,
take
yeah.
forever and are
If they
annoying.
have hearts, I suppose that's what they do.
I think
Hearts.
Come on, let's get some ice cream.
Why?
I think was it
Why?
Pacey who did no
Well,
damage
because-
fights on these games?
Because we're friends.
On these
Maybe.
bosses this game? I
Friends.
think he did.
Maybe,
Friends eat ice cream together.
but that's freaking
talk
annoying.
and laugh about the stupidest things.
It just takes
Like those kids
forever,
we
and
just
it's
saw.
I don't know why you would
Come
spend
on,
so much
let's
time in
go.
this game.
Yeah. Axel just said that friends eat ice cream together and laugh and things like that. Renee, we're not
Sure.
friends. We never shared an ice cream.
Guess
Hey,
We need to take care of that.
yeah, I guess so.
after your next mission,
Nara is here. Hi,
let's
Nara.
meet up for
Hey, Nara.
ice cream again. No fun just going back and forth between the castle and work, right?
Yeah, right.
Well,
We're friends. Huh.
there's no fun going between the work and castle, but there's also no fun in playing this game. So I guess I don't know.
I'm going to RTB. Return to bed. RTBG,
Return to better game. Oh boy, he's just doing his missions. Yeah, they showed just pictures of missions that are boring.
Yep.
And just jump ahead of stuff and nothing happens. And
I'm gonna miss this
that's
ice cream thing.
that's the boring, the insane part
Gonna
about
be
this
away for a
movie.
while.
It just jumps
Starting
from ice
tomorrow.
cream scene to ice cream scene to
Really?
ice cream scene.
I can fill you in since we're friends.
But
I'm gonna
that's
be at
basically
Castle
all there
Oblivion.
is.
Castle
Story.
Oblivion?
For
Yeah.
story
The
in this game, it's just
organization's
ice
gone.
cream scene after
A
ice
second
cream scene
castle
after
in the
ice
world between
cream
worlds.
scene. The only
It's
reason
called
why
Castle Oblivion.
it feels annoying in
Got
this
it
movie is
memorized?
because the 15
wish
minutes of
somebody told me
boring,
these
repetitive
things.
missions in between the boring ice cream scenes is missing. So people are saying, like,
Well, I
that
gotta head back
doesn't
and get ready.
represent the
Nothing but
game
fun,
well.
fun,
Well,
fun.
the game's much better. No, the game has more shit to make you forget how boring the rest of it is.
Yeah, there's like only maybe a couple of scenes here that are even worth a watch. So we have a 3-hour-long movie that maybe 15 minutes is worth watching.
And the most important and interesting scenes were in Kingdom Hearts 2 Final Mix anyway.
Yeah.
The only really, like, the
Axel.
only thing you really
I
learn
have a
from
message
this
from Lord
movie is,
Semnis.
like, what Axel's
Among
nobody
the
name
members
is.
assigned to Castle Oblivion, there are traitors.
Nara is saying that
Find them.
Days is the same time
And
as
dispose
Chain of
of them.
Memories. Actually, Days
I
starts
trust.
in
really
the
came
middle
from
of
Lord
Kingdom
Semnis
Hearts 1,
himself.
goes all Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories, and ends
Hey, Axel?
just before Kingdom Hearts 2, basically. As soon as this game ends, Kingdom Hearts 2 starts.
If you're looking for Axel,
Yeah,
he's gone.
What do I do
shove
with
it up
this?
your ass. Oh no, better give it to Sayax to shove it up his ass, because he has a giant stick in there anyway, so
Oh
it'll
god.
feel right home. Oh, the flowers. I do like these guys in Kingdom Hearts Key, which is basically the same game as Days, just better. Just gonna throw it out there. But I like these guys in the Key game because they're so funny and bouncy. They're always dancing.
Yeah,
to
they're
the
dancing.
music.
So much nicer. Without the loudmouths.
Loud
That's
mouths?
enemies.
Those bossy co-workers sent to Castle Oblivion.
Well, I suppose it's too bad you and Poppet didn't get to spend a little more quality time with him.
Pop it?
I'm talking about Shion,
Kiddo, pop it.
Kiddo?
Roxas,
I
get
like
to work.
like Zigbar is the only organization character that this movie didn't manage to wreck.
I've got
True.
someplace to be again today. So go on ahead without me.
Roxas.
Oh, she can talk.
Shion.
Roxas is your name.
Me Tarzan,
Yeah.
you Jane. Me Braindead, you moron.
If we're going to watch the coded movie, yeah, we will. Maybe tomorrow if Renee wants it.
Yeah, I'm fine with that. Nom, 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 nom.
Roxas.
Bite the ice cream.
By the way, biting the ice cream, how simply barbaric. You do the licking.
Yeah,
Lick the ice cream.
I agree.
Roxas.
Ooh, black hair Kyrie. Bom, bom, bom.
Best of luck today.
Oh,
Yeah. Let's go.
I hate it when games do that. It's clearly have to win this fight in the gameplay, and then the cutscene's like, yeah, fuck you, lost.
happens
Shion,
many
I
times.
didn't know you could use the Keyblade.
You know? Neither did I.
Okay.
You earned the icing on the cake.
Huh?
Come on, I'll show you.
You'll get sperm flavored.
Oh god, oh god.
This is such a great spot.
I'm calling
How'd
it
you
Suicide Tower. Why?
Here
Because
you
if
go.
you fall off, you're dead.
Hey, how does Roxas have money to buy
Sea
ice
salt
cream?
ice cream. Come on, try it.
From the missions? barbaric she's fighting too.
Oh god.
It's sweet.
Ugh.
And salty.
It's good, right? Axel and I, we
That's
meet
a
here
sad
for ice
life if
cream
you
after
think about
work.
it. Like, his highlight of the day is eating a freaking stick of ice cream.
This flavor is Axel's
Yeah,
favorite.
true. You're right.
Sounds like it's yours too.
Yeah.
He's just...
Axel
he
brought
just,
me here to eat ice cream on my first day with the organization. And then, after my first mission, he got me ice cream again. Said it was icing on the cake.
Like you
Icing
just
on
did
the cake.
for me.
Yeah.
You guys must be really close.
Well, Axel and I are friends.
Friends. Do you think that I could be a friend?
When Axel gets back,
Yeah, because
we'll
that's
all
what
have ice
friendship's
cream
all about, right?
Okay.
Renee, this game makes me understand that we are not true friends.
Yeah, I'm sure. Also, from Kingdom Hearts 1, we learned that you can only have 2 friends because Riku got jealous as soon as Sora got more friends.
Yeah.
That can't be. You can only have 1 female and 1 male friend. Everything
about
else.
Castle Oblivion?
How are you friends with a duck?
Concern.
And Axel?
Gone. He may have disappeared for
Oh
good.
no.
What?
Sora's been doing the killing.
Oh wow, there was a cutscene where he was fighting. Oh my god.
Oh my god. Oh.
Hey, what happens when Heartless are destroyed?
The hearts remain. And then, those hearts gather together to form the
At least
great
that was them that
Kingdom
said, but
Hearts.
as we learned from Dream Drop Distance,
Then
that has all
can
been
you tell me
retconned.
what
Yeah.
remains if a nobody is destroyed?
Actually, I don't like what they did
What's
in
there to
Kingdom
leave
Hearts
behind?
Dream Drop
Yeah.
Distance.
We're not even supposed to
All
be
them
in
all
the
them
first
retconning.
place.
And the members at Castle Oblivion, where'd they go?
Nothing's left of them.
In which case, I'll never see them again?
Oh no.
That's right.
At least until Nomura retcons that too.
Oh, yeah. What's happening?
KO.
Dead.
Did. D-E-D. Did. Oh.
Who that?
That's Nominee. The person that should have been in this game instead of stupid,
I've been to see him. He looks a lot like you.
spoiler.
Spoiler territory.
I'm what's left. Or maybe I'm all there ever
Yeah,
was.
Sora beat Axel, but Axel actually
meant your
did
name.
his escape.
My name is of
Yeah.
no importance. What about you?
Do you remember your true
Do you
name?
remember your true name?
My true name is...
Goofy.
Oh, yuck!
You have been with us for 6 days now. The time
So have
has
I.
come.
You know, the song from Devil May Cry, "The time has come and so have I."
Yeah, the time has come, and so have I.
You know that you can totally misunderstand.
There's a. Do you know the meme with Nero, and he has like this weird ecstasy face, and there's the text, the time has come, and so have I.
Yeah.
Will he wake
Nope.
from this?
I
He's
am
dead.
told Roxas will return, provided the hero is stripped
Strip.
of all his memories.
Then I suppose much hinges on
I think
Castle
that I think
Oblivion.
Roxas collapsed when
Shion has gained power over the
When
keep
Sora
like
enters
just as we
the-
intended.
when
She
yeah
can
when he
fill
entered the
Roxas's
castle and
shoes for the time
Nominee
being.
started messing with him.
Mm-hmm.
And he's down until Sora goes into the pot. Sleep. Day 50, birth by sleep.
I went to a new world today, Roxas. I couldn't believe how beautiful
Not
it
that you
was.
could see it in the game, because the graphics are shit.
that you can join me next time.
I think like the only good part about the game, the music.
Yeah,
See you tomorrow,
that's true.
Roxas.
I don't mind. I don't mind Vector to Heavens and all the Shion themes and everything. There's still good music. It's just not everything else is shit.
Well, in all honesty, I do like the battle theme against Shion.
That's Vector to Heavens.
Mm-hmm.
I do have to say I sorta enjoyed the fight against Shion too. At least the final part where he became where she became giant. That one was actually pretty enjoyable.
To be honest, I don't like any other fight against her because it's in a Disney movie-based world, you know. And I don't feel like it's as climatic, you know. I feel like it's kind of weird facing a so important boss in the Disney world.
I mean, it does kind of make sense because they build up those weird machine thingies all over the Disney worlds for them to teleport over there.
Mm-hmm.
And still, the problem is, as you said, with the whole having such an important part playing in a Disney world. That's the exact problem I have with Kingdom Hearts ever since the first game.
Roxas?
That the Disney worlds are no longer important to the plot. Like in Kingdom Hearts 1, the Disney worlds mattered.
Mm-hmm.
Ever since Chain of Memories, you could replace the Disney worlds with anything else, and it wouldn't change the story. I mean, if you interchange the characters to non-Disney stuff,
I'm glad you did.
I kind of feel like a zombie.
It loses the it loses the popularity and the how important Disney is, but still, the Disney stories don't matter anymore. Disney World. Oh boy, now
in Dream Drop Distance they did put some important stuff in Disney worlds.
But only slightly. Like, again, the most important stuff happened in between the worlds. Like when you finished both Sora's and Riku's playthrough in each world, you get a very important cutscene in between. That's basically the same thing that happens in Chain of Memories. Like, all the important stuff happens in between the castle floors, and sadly, that's in a lot of Kingdom Hearts games. Like, the important stuff doesn't happen in the Disney worlds, and that's my issue I have with this series, how they're steering away from Disney. Like, if you look at Maleficent and her gang of evil, how insignificant these were. Like, the Disney stuff, especially with Pete, is just joke. Like, he's the comedy villain, while everyone else is... like, the important stuff is happening with the original characters.
Oh my god, there's the medal that you get in game.
Yeah, the medal collecting missions. I mean, they tried with the screenshots and everything to represent what you're doing in the game, and you're always just doing small, mundane tasks over and over again. Hey, Axel!
Nara is making some questions in the chat.
It's been a while. What's the matter? You look like you've seen a ghost.
It's a ghost.
Nara is saying... He's asking where's everyone in the chat.
Everyone at Castle Oblivion was annihilated.
Nobody's here, so...
I'm tough.
Feels bad. They know Kingdom Hearts' days sucks.
Worry?
Yeah, everyone knows.
We nobodies don't have the hearts to worry, you know?
Yay,
I'll go buy us some ice cream.
Yeah.
I gotta check in with the boss. Or he's gonna let me have it.
You haven't reported back yet?
Not important enough.
No.
Why'd you come here?
I guess I just needed a little time to sort out my feelings, you know?
I thought you didn't have a heart.
You so funny.
What if they do have a heart?
Your ice cream's melting. Eat up.
Oh.
Nah, we can't talk this. It's spoiler territory.
I guess that's what
I started inviting Shion up here while you were
Nomura
gone.
also thought when he made up the retcon shit in Dream Drop
I
Distance.
made her a promise. The three of us could have ice cream when you got back.
Which makes all the...
Shion. She's my
The
friend
fact
too.
that he retconned it to, yeah, they did have hearts, they just didn't know and Xemnas lied to them. That makes all the...
Why didn't you report in?
That makes all the stupidness of Days even more
The only
infuriating.
thing I've heard is that Namine has gone missing.
There 1 minute, gone the next.
Oh no.
I don't know how she got out.
Did you search every room?
Are you kidding? You know as well as I do that searching through every room there is impossible.
And the chamber?
Nope, couldn't
Did you
find
find
Ventus. Oh, sorry, spoiler.
Come on, I would have told you that much. I gotta hand it to you. About Marluxia being one of the traitors, you knew exactly what was up from the start.
I merely rounded up and set off the ones who were getting in the way.
Whoa there. Was I one of those you wanted to erase?
Good to see you made it back safe.
Wow.
I disposed of Zexion, by the way.
He didn't even answer. Was I the one you wanted to dispose of?
At least for now.
Fuck you. Glad you survived, asshole.
Grumble, grumble.
You know,
he's so
yeah.
I really hate Sayax in this game.
Really
He's so default emotion, only emotion.
Yeah,
Grrr, I'm angry and I am evil, and she owns a puppet, and grrr, and I'm angry.
You know, Sayax is all those things, but in the other games, he at least feels a bit more human, at least towards Axel. You know?
Having ice cream.
Yeah, he's supposed to be a friend of Axel from his past, but I don't know. He just in this game he just feels like an asshole that has a stick up his ass.
Yeah, I do like that. Sayax says Lee for the first time in this game.
Yeah, I know. That's one of the only there's a very few things that actually added to the main plot. You learn Axel's true name, Lee, and I think Zigbar sees Ventus instead of Shion.
Yeah, he does see Ventus instead of Shion.
Shion!
Yeah, sure.
Roxas?
What a stupid bitch.
Shion!
Roxas!
I mean, she's running towards that thing without a weapon and then
This boss fight is a bit annoying, to be honest.
Well, this is what I thought would have happened if you were playing the game.
Okay?
Although it's just a mini boss.
Roxas?
Easy. Are you hurt?
And I think in the game he casts Curaga on her.
I'm fine.
Maybe, I don't remember.
It's just...
You can tell us all about it. But why don't we head back first?
Also interesting that I think this is the first time where you see that Axel
you
doesn't actually see her.
Yeah, he only sees her hood.
Yeah.
The first time I was really confused what's going on, but yeah.
Ida,
And
it's gonna
every person sees her differently.
What's wrong? I thought you'd wolf it down.
Did something
She
happen?
lost the keyblade.
We're here for you if you want to get it off your chest. Right, Roxas?
He's right. That's what
Yeah.
friends are for.
I can't use
Where's the
Keyblade
gameplay?
anymore.
Nara, this is the movie. There's no gameplay
Without
here,
the
sadly.
Keyblade, I can't do my job.
Well, you can press
What
start and
exactly
skip cutscene. That's your gameplay.
No. But if I don't defeat Heartless with the Keyblade, the hearts they release will just find their way into
Oh,
other
no.
Heartless instead. I swat them in one place.
How did
and
you
they just pop up
swat
in
them
another.
without the keyblade?
My mission is to go out and
Well,
collect hearts.
Doofy.
I'm unable
Donald
to
and
use
Goofy,
the
they can kill
Keyblade.
Heartless.
I'll be useless.
Is
I
there
imagine that
anything
if
you
the
can do,
weapon is
Axel?
somehow magically
wish there
enhanced or
was,
something, it is able to destroy Heartless.
It's just like she said.
I mean, if you
Without
have a
the
weapon, you
Keyblade,
can destroy them.
she can't collect
Basically, the
hearts.
idea is that the heart is not going
once I
somewhere or is, I don't know,
find out,
freed or something. So
it will turn
basically,
me into a
another
husk.
Heartless
can't do
will just pick it
anything?
up again and create more.
I already told you there's nothing we can... Hold on.
Did you think of something?
Roxas, you can work double duty.
Huh?
What do you mean?
Shion, make sure your missions are with Roxas until you can use the Keyblade again. That way, he can collect the hearts and no one will know that you can't use the Keyblade.
That's it.
But
That's it?
that
I've
means
come up
you
with a
have
new
to
recipe.
collect twice as many hearts.
Yeah, I can do it.
Would you?
Yeah, this is
Of
sad
course I
music,
would.
Nara.
But
Friends need to lean on each other every now and then.
Yeah.
Ain't that right, Roxas?
we're friends. Axel, does that mean you and I are friends too?
And now he can see her.
Well, if you're friends with Roxas, then yeah, of course you're my friend.
I think this is where...
Thank you, Roxas, Axel.
Just
I think
eat
that
your
this
ice
is
cream.
where he first saw her face. Like, now that they made a connection
Yeah.
through boxes and shit like that, because it is revealed later that she is leeching off Roxas's memories and basically creating herself.
Yeah, the stronger she gets, the weaker Roxas gets.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Right. Genie is one of the few Disney characters that you actually meet in the game.
Mm-hmm. You know what I really dislike about this game? It's the way that you equip magics and level up and
So
things like
Yeah,
that.
the panel
Are
system.
different from plain
It's
friends,
just
right?
how limited and how
They're about the
restrictive
same.
everything is.
Best friends.
Mm-hmm.
But I'd say, best friends are a notch above just plain friends.
So how are they different?
I don't know. I couldn't tell you.
Why would you
because
bring
I
it up
don't have any
then?
best friends.
I see.
Fast forward. I wish you could do that with the entire game.
Jump from day 1 to day 258.
The time
Not
has
really.
arrived,
You're like 300 days off.
and at long last we see before us the great collection of hearts. Hearts full of rage, hate, sadness.
Wait, if he's already finished,
Yes.
why...
Shining down upon us is the crystallization of all hearts.
First game?
Kingdom hearts.
Well, I mean, if
There,
they already
in the
finished
sky,
about like 90
hangs the
days in,
promise of a new world.
why didn't they go with...
My friends,
Yeah, why
let
didn't
us
they...
gain further power to conquer the
Why
human
didn't they go
heart and
forward with
claim
their
it as
plan,
our own?
but rather waited
Let
for
us
like
remember
300
why
days
we are
more?
here and what we hope to achieve.
And don't forget the whole Kingdom Hearts
shall
2
be
that
gathered
we're not
and
sure how many
made
days or weeks
Hearts
it
shall
takes.
never again have power over
I mean,
us.
basically, that means whatever you hearts Sora collected in KH2 must have
All
been
this
very
fighting.
little, considering
wonder what it's
it's
for.
already finished right now. I don't know, maybe
Come
they just
on,
wanted
you know what
more
it's for.
power from the heart, or
We
I
have
don't
to
know.
complete the
I have
great
no
Kingdom
idea.
Hearts.
It's weird.
You saw it too, didn't you?
Maybe it's not complete yet, I guess.
What is Kingdom Hearts?
It's the gathering
Nope,
place of
it's a game from
hearts.
Square Enix from 2004.
That's where all the hearts wind up after they're released by you. When we gather enough, we might finally get hearts of our own.
Hearts shall be made our own.
Is Kingdom Hearts
Yeah,
really that
you
important?
won't understand anything
you
if you haven't
crazy?
played the first
I
one.
just don't see
To be honest,
why having a heart is
with all these
that
things,
important, you know?
what's the purpose
Come on.
of the organization in the
wondering
second
about
game,
that
since
now?
it's not collecting
Well,
hearts after all?
I don't understand.
It was
since I
collecting
don't have a
hearts,
heart.
just not.
Roxas.
We'll understand once we
Zemnis
have
wanted
our
to
own
have that
hearts.
giant Kingdom Hearts
That's why we fight,
to
to
clone
find out
his
what
own
it's
heart
about.
and put it in all the other
Okay.
guys to make them all Xehanort.
Oh,
I
it
guess
was
you're
his
right.
plan was to go through there. Okay.
Yeah.
I see.
Basically, it is said that in the first game he tried collecting the 7 Hearts of Light to create the Keyblade. Well, first he tried to use 1 Heart of Light and 1 of Darkness, didn't work. Then he tried 7 Hearts of Light, didn't work either. Then he tried 13 Hearts of Light,
Looks
of Darkness,
every
didn't work
nobody
either
in the
because
organization
Sora
is
stopped
good
him.
at different
And then he
things.
was like, okay, fuck it, we're just gonna go
That's right.
7 Light,
Everybody's
13
unique.
Darkness. This
Even
time for sure,
nobody's without
because the
hearts.
last 4 times I failed,
Just because we
don't
don't all
matter,
have hearts
now it will work.
doesn't mean that we're
The only
all
thing that I hope
exactly
they don't
the
do in
same.
Kingdom Hearts 3 is like
We each have memories
you
of our past.
Xehanort was just a puppet or
Memories?
something of
You
another
remember your
person,
past?
and then that's going to be
Yeah,
the
that's
real
one of those
guy,
things
and
that makes each
it
member of
leaves
the
on a
organization
cliffhanger. I
special.
mean, the Xehanort is
remember
dead,
who
so
we
that's
were as
one
humans.
saga complete. But it means that
Academic.
Sora will have an objective
Me
already,
neither.
and I don't want that. I want
Well, maybe that right
if
there
Kingdom
is what
Hearts
makes you
continues
guys the
from
most
that point
unique in
onward,
the
like Nomura said
organization.
it would, I would
What
rather
were you
have
like
like
before you were a
a new
nobody?
villain show up, not
Huh?
something that was already
Me?
set up from
Oh,
past
I don't
games.
know. I think I've
The
always
thing
been pretty
is,
much the same.
they kind of have to set it up
I wish I could remember stuff like
because
Really?
you know, for the
It's just
past
baggage, you know.
10 or so games, we were Xehanort was the
can't
driving
remember
motivation for
anything,
our
not even from when
for
I
our
was
characters. You
born
can't end one saga and not set up a new one.
All you did
It's gonna
was
be
stare into
important
space.
Oh,
to
thanks.
set up a new villain. It's just gonna have to be done
I
well,
don't remember much
while
either.
not.
You two sure
The
do have a
important
lot
part
in
would
common.
be to not destroy Xehanort in the. I mean, as a character, not. I mean, you want to destroy him as a villain in the game, so he's out, but not destroy him as a character by belittling him into some like a. Oh yeah, he just was a pawn of this bad guy that was behind it all, which would mean in the end it's just a small part of something much bigger that's still there, and everything stays the same. I'm with you on a page of we have to end this one and start something new. That new needs to be somewhat brought up into KH3 though.
Thanks, Roxas.
Basically, at
You
the
can
end,
have this back.
he should
Do you remember
have
anything?
questions and things like, we want to know,
I don't
why
know.
is this guy there? What
But
what is
me
his
try
deal?
again.
Why did he show up now? There's got to be a few reasons how we want to find out what the new villain wants to do, and he should be completely unrelated to Xehanort, in my opinion.
And before his Master of Masters.
I really hope
You
it's
did it!
not.
Same.
That's
Roxas,
gonna
it worked.
That's gonna be
I
so
can't wait
boring.
to tell Axel this. Let's go.
Yay!
Yeah.
She can summon the Keyblade again. Whoa.
Axel.
Yeah,
Whoa,
Billy, do
where'd
that.
you come from?
He's sitting on a fucking suicide clock tower. What
was
would have
your
happened
mission?
if he fell?
Dead.
You know, I sure wish the Heartless would hold still once in a while. I fell right on my butt chasing him around.
I thought you said you were tough.
Yeah, whatever. That's got nothing to do with it. So, how did your caper go?
Look, I can summon your Keyblade again. I'm a cheater.
Ta-da!
Hey, Lamar.
Ta-da.
Roxas, Axel, thank you.
I
Neither did anyone else.
You made it possible for the two of us to go on a mission together.
I've played this games a few
If it
times, and
weren't
I
for
watched
you,
this movie a few
Shion
times
might
as
never
well.
have remembered how to use the
I
keyblade.
never remembered
So
Shion.
thanks,
I don't know why.
I don't know.
I mean,
Who?
I don't remember watching
How about
she
a
showing up
sea
in
salt
the
ice
other
cream, then?
in the other times I watched it. Is my game glitched?
Buy me one and we'll call it even.
Who?
You got it. I'll be right back.
I hope we can always be just like this forever.
I got
Me
bad
not.
news, Rox.
What's that all about?
I just want these
Look at
days
our
to last
clever
forever.
foreshadowing.
Hanging out, the ice cream.
That's all that is. That's all that is.
Well,
Like, look at how
nothing
clever
lasts
we are.
forever,
Look at
you
our
know.
foreshadowing. It's so
least of all for a
terribly
bunch of
forced.
nobodies
Like, it's so
us.
stupidly obvious
But
that
it's
it's
okay if
foreshadowing.
things change and we
Mhm.
can't meet up here.
And it doesn't.
Huh?
If you see
As long as we
foreshadowing, it
keep
doesn't
each other
work.
in our thoughts,
Foreshadowing
none of
is
us will
something
ever have
that,
to be apart.
that
Got
was
it
like,
memorized?
holy crap! Like when it happened, and you go
Wow,
back,
that was
watch it
so
again,
not
and you're like,
you.
holy crap!
Hey.
They foreshadowed that. But if you can see the foreshadowing from the get-go, because this is basically a prequel to KH2, and you know what happens. Like the first scene where they were like, yeah, you would never. Oh, cool, the first boss.
Mhm.
I mean, like, the whole, you would never forget our bosses, right? Right? Remember?
Wink, wink.
That's the problem, because it's so obvious that they trying to foreshadow. And that's just bad. That's just bad writing.
Mhm.
Huh? Ever heard of knocking? What do you want?
Tell me what Shion has
masturbating?
been doing.
Well, how should I know? I'm not spying on her.
The two of you
Okay.
look pretty close.
So what? Now I've got a rat on my friends to you? I think you should just go.
Today you and Shion will be going on the same mission.
Well, thank you, sir, for personally delivering that message to me.
We also need you to go back to Castle Oblivion soon.
Says Lord Zemnis.
That castle hasn't given up all its secrets. One, even he doesn't know of its whereabouts.
Even he doesn't know. You mean the chamber, right? We turned that place inside out. If it's there, we're not gonna find it just by looking.
Then let me give you another reason. Shion comes from the castle to which Namine can be traced. The place where both Namine and Shion were born. It's practically calling out for you.
The whole Domine being born in Castle
Whatever.
Oblivion doesn't really make sense at
Yeah,
all. Why?
As far as the castle goes, you're the one who
How
really
would
wants to
that
go
happen?
there. By finding the room
Namine should
that
have
Zemnis
had
is
been
searching
born
for.
on Destiny Islands
You would find out everything
When-
about Zemnis'
when
true
Sora
agenda,
basically
am I
absorbed
right?
Kyrie's heart. That's where Namine should have had been created. Although
The
that doesn't
Chamber of
make any
Repose
sense
as well
either,
as
considering
the Chamber of
Namine.
Waking. Zemnis has an
Kyrie's
agenda
body
that he
was
hasn't
still
told to
seen
anybody,
in KH1
and
all
we
the
are
time.
bound to find some
So-
clues in the Chamber of Waking.
It really doesn't make any sense that
And
Namine was
once we
born as
obtain
a
those
nobody at all.
clues, we'll
Which,
have the upper
again,
hand for
makes
our own
no sense why
objectives.
she would have been born in the Castle Oblivion.
I knew the time
It just
would
doesn't
come
make any sense.
when
If
Vexen
they
and
found her in
Zexion got
in the
your way.
darkness, or
That's
I don't know,
why I took the
floating in the
initiative
lanes between, that would have made more sense. And
and
then
cleared
put
the
her
way
in
to
the
top for
castle
you.
to keep her along the way.
I can
But yeah,
handle
basically
all
they
the
should have
dirty
found
work.
her in darkness, because
You go
that's
all
where
the way to the top.
where Kyrie's body would have had gone.
You will be
after-
going on a solo
after
mission to
Destiny
Castle
Islands
Oblivion.
darkness.
Expect the
It
orders
still
soon.
doesn't explain how Namine even got created at all, because they did find her
Castle
body.
Oblivion.
So Kyrie's body
Namine.
couldn't have turned into Namine.
And
I guess
Shion.
that's also what makes her special. the recon missions, the even more boring part of an already boring system.
I hate recon.
I don't really hate recon any more than any other of the missions, because it really doesn't matter. You're always doing the same thing anyway. You're running from screen to screen, swatting Heartless. In the recon missions, you're gonna click on some points while doing that. In other missions, you're just running around and slaying Heartless. But you really only do the same thing all of the time.
Yeah, right?
It's so boring.
You remember when Nomura said that he wanted to actually have a mission every single day?
You know what, Axel?
No.
Yeah, in an interview he said that he wanted to actually have every single day with a mission to be played.
Okay.
Imagine just 358 missions.
I used to watch the sunset with somebody else.
Jesus.
It's the same when I watch the sea.
They're already repetitive enough.
Someplace.
Because that's the problem. You're doing the same thing over and over again. And it's not even fun. And I don't know if that's proud mode only, but these missions take forever.
So you mean that
like these enemies you're fighting, they just have way too much HP and they just won't die.
It's not quite like that.
And that's the reason why in between boring, meaningless cutscenes, you have like 15 to 30 minutes of running around and fighting the same stuff over and over and over and over again in the same worlds.
You have memories, don't you?
It's not like you go into a world and work through a plot and then move on to the next one. So you have some like you meet new enemies, you meet new people, you get reasons to why move on. They just throw you in a mission and do the same thing in the same places you've already explored, and then you get a new place, and then you can't even really enjoy exploring the new place because you know you're going to do it 15 times over before they thrust you in the next world. And it's not even 15 times, it's more like 30 times. Because the game only has like 6 different worlds, and they span those over these 93 or so missions. They span it over those and it's just boring. You're just gonna do all the same time over and over again. And then they have the challenge missions and the multiplayer missions, which is the same shit yet again.
Yeah.
Like you're like if you want to do everything and you beat everything in one go, you're gonna do every mission 3 times, and that's not what's going to happen. You're gonna do every mission like 5 times or more, because some of the missions are extremely hard, and you have to do it over and over and over again to beat them.
Yeah,
and it's just boring. It's just boring because you're doing the same thing.
Are the kids here on summer vacation already?
That's why. If they would ever remake this game and make a proper game on the console out of it, they can't bring back the whole mission system.
Where they get a whole month off.
A month off? I wouldn't know what to do with that much time. I can't even figure out how to fill a day.
You'd be surprised. They give you plenty of homework, and of course, you have to play with your friends every day. Trust me, it's over before you can blink.
When I'm on summer vacation, I usually spend most of my time sitting my ass in my home.
Most kids spend the time just goofing off with
playing
their
video
friends.
games, having fun.
They save the homework
watching
till the end,
movies,
and then help each other finish it.
Sleeping.
That sounds fun, I guess.
Hanging around with
you
friends
wouldn't know
is
because
fun.
you don't have any.
I've forgotten all that since becoming a nobody, I guess. So, how did you spend your day?
Hey guys, how did I know you'd be here?
Where did you go, Shion?
I didn't go anywhere. What about you two? Did you guys go somewhere without me?
Axel says he was asleep all day.
What? What's that about? You wasted a day off?
Unlike you two lazy bones, I work hard, so I'm tired, okay?
Unlike me and Roxas, maybe you're just out of shape.
No, I can totally understand Roxas. Like, best thing to ever do on a day off is just to sleep insanely over
Tomorrow,
like,
it's back to work.
usually it's like 6 days,
Yeah.
6 hours of sleep,
Hope
get
you
up,
get
do
another
your shit.
vacation soon.
If you have a
I
day
might not
off,
see you guys
fuck it,
again
10
for a while.
hours.
Huh?
I don't care.
They're sending me out on recon
I don't
for
care.
a few
Wake
days.
up, look at
Where?
the clock. Oh, I've only slept
Can't
8
tell.
hours. Fucking turn around,
What's up
sleep
with
2
that?
more.
It's a
No.
secret mission.
But I
World.
thought we were friends.
Hey, I'm not about to tell you all my dark secrets. Got it memorized?
All my dark secrets. I'm into some weird shit, guys.
I'm kidding. I just gotta keep my mouth shut about it, or else Sykes will get on my case. You know how he can get.
He can't get anything. He has the same default
Try
emotion
not to
every
bungle
time.
everything while I'm gone, huh?
Angry with a
Now,
stick up
why
his
would we
ass.
I am angry.
Well, considering your track record, I just
I mean,
can't count on you guys.
He is a lunatic, so
Hey.
I mean that does fit his description.
We can
The
handle
whole
things just
lunatics,
fine.
That's
thing,
right.
the-
Just you
I am
watch.
angry. Do you know
But that's
the,
the
the angry thing from Facebook?
Sykes
What
is
took
angry,
you so
Joe.
long?
Angry Joe.
It's my vacation. I can take all the time I want. Since when do I have to check in with you?
You're letting yourself get too attached to them.
Yeah. Whatever you say.
You know.
Yeah, that's what we call character development. Try that for yourself, maybe. Would make character more interesting, or I don't know, give you a character at all. That's the thing that I hate most about this game. In Kingdom Hearts 2, when you met those characters, you felt like it's an interesting quirk of their character. Like, yeah, he is a lunatic. He's inspired by the moon, and he's super angry, and he's trying to solve all his problems with anger. And the whole gambler shtick with Luxord, Demix being a coward, Sykes being a snarky asshole with an attitude and somewhat trolling. It felt like these are interesting character traits. In this game, you get overexposure of these traits, these characters, and you notice there's nothing
Axel,
are and
you're
that just
back.
fits their character, because
Yep,
the
I
things
just
that are
got home.
quirky and fun are
Are you holding up?
to be the
Yeah.
only thing that these
Where's
characters
she
have
at?
for them.
She's not here
It's
yet.
not a fun gambler lingo that Luxord
She's
has.
usually here
It's
by
the
now.
only thing he does.
Mm-hmm.
And that's super annoying. And that's what I dislike about this game the most, because it doesn't add or enhance the characters. It lessens them.
This isn't
It makes
like her.
characters that were fun and interesting to explore boring.
Yeah, that's true.
Thing I don't like about this game.
How could he?
Oh. He got wrecked.
My man.
Riku wrecked her.
I would like
Yeah.
Riku
ashamed.
to let grow his hair again like he had in Kingdom Hearts 2.
I don't like his new haircut either. It looks stupid. You are fake. You are cock. Suck. I mean, I do think he was lying. Because, I mean, he held that Keyblade and he was contemplating about it. It's still weird how she and Roxas were able to copy themselves a
Just
new
give me
Keyblade out.
Another chance.
Yeah.
We can't afford to take any more chances on you. You were a
That's
mistake
Nomura
we never should have made.
That's me currently.
That's the entire fan base.
No, lots of people love Shion.
Shion?
Because they're stupid and don't understand it.
Shion was only created to make people have this fake feeling of sadness.
To feel bad for Roxas.
Yeah.
Because he didn't... I mean, the
Where's
thing
Shion?
is, in Kingdom
Haven't
Hearts
seen her
2,
today.
you were sort of disliking him because he's
Oh,
an
well.
egotistic bastard. but on the other hand, you also felt kind of sorry for him
Axel.
because of what happened around him, and the more you learned about him and how he was connected to Sora and everything, and then his redeeming moment where he's finally accepted that he's a part of Sora and that he needs to help and go back to Sora, give him his powers back because he needs to save the world and needs him basically as a part of him. That was kind of his redeeming. That was his redeeming moment that made Roxas into a better character.
Yeah,
I guess.
And in the start of Kingdom Hearts 2, I really dislike Roxas being so pissed and annoying at everything.
Yeah, that's... But I feel like this is how you're supposed to feel about Roxas. Because he is so much contrary to your hero, to Sora.
If that's true,
because he is the exact opposite of Sora.
Nobody's have.
Yeah.
Would be memories of our past. It's the
even Diz tells him, maybe you should share some of your anger with Sora.
Of the past.
And
I don't remember my
And
past.
I guess that's also why Sora is that
I'm sure you have things you
like the overconfidence and everything in Sora. Maybe it is part of Roxas sharing his feelings with him while he's inside.
Yeah.
I couldn't bear to lose my memory.
Oh, foreshadowing again! Look how smart we are. We foreshadowed.
That you can't bear to lose, right?
He couldn't bear losing his memories of Axel or Shion, which both happened. I hate this. This is so stupid.
You can't be scared without a heart.
Why would they do that?
Friends,
I don't know, man.
If Shion were to disappear, it's scary to think.
Because you don't think about it at all when it actually happens.
Scared is not an emotion that can exist inside us.
Well, I am scared right now for sure.
Maybe it's just
spooky.
That you remember what it's like to be scared, you know?
He doesn't have
somewhere deep inside your memories.
Distress. Oh boy. Oh, this guy. Same post? This movie's about 3 hours, Nara. I think maybe a little bit less.
Yeah, it might be a little bit less. We're 1 hour and 10 minutes in, more or less.
I wonder where Axel is. Guess we got the work done a little too fast, huh?
I killed Axel. Again, this scene.
You suck. I think he actually saw Sora.
It's really possible.
Who are you really?
Most likely.
And why do you have a Keyblade?
Tell me first. Why you are dressed as one
because
of
this
us.
coat is actually pretty comfy and also
very fashionable.
Yeah. And I think it also wards off the darkness.
Yeah, it does.
Peace. I don't know who you're supposed to be, but you can't fight fire with sparks. This Keyblade, it's a sham.
Huh.
Worthless.
My Keyblade is not a sham.
Because he's a wielder and he's able to create a real one.
I don't know if he already has a real Keyblade by this time.
No, well, but he already created one.
Oh yeah, yeah.
The Pink Key, the original one.
Find a new crowd. Trust me, those guys are bad news.
Could have taken her with him. Huh.
He first needs to persuade her.
Fair enough. You could
Bum
say
bum
I am
bum. So
the
clever
biggest
writing.
nobody of them all.
I'm the biggest nobody fan of them all. I love them all.
Yay. All that emotion.
Anger. Hate are supreme.
Something wrong?
Because Semnus clearly knows that, considering he's a nobody and doesn't feel.
My mind's on other things.
True.
Roxas, do you ever think
Because I tell you so?
about why we're doing all of this?
What do you mean, why? So we can get hearts of our own, right?
Pumping blood through your veins?
We need hearts for?
I don't know. But I think once we have hearts, we probably won't have to think about why we're doing all this. Or if we need hearts.
I'm not sure. I just wish
Sitting and eating ice
I knew
cream.
what I was doing here. I started having the strangest dreams.
Like nightmares?
I can never remember what they're about. I just
Okay.
wake up scared.
Zigbar said you and me were pretty special. Exceptional, he said.
Special? Isn't that...
Where I come from, if I say that someone's special, it's not the very best thing to say.
You're special.
I'm special.
I'm special. Officer Doofy reporting for business.
Oh my god, that's from Scary Movie. Oh my god. Why are you sticking your dick in the vacuum cleaner again?
Officer Goofy reporting for business.
Oh, yuck.
Hey, Roxas.
Axel.
Oh, yuck.
Shion couldn't make it again today?
Yahoo!
You just missed her.
Help.
What the fuck?
Yeah, there's I think he's having these scenes that happen on the lower screen from time to time for when Roxas starts remembering Sora stuff.
Yeah.
It's also weird that Roxas actually doesn't notice that Shion is stealing his memories. But I guess that's because that's why he's so confused that he doesn't remember shit.
Yeah, maybe.
Also, I don't know if you would be able to notice it. Ooh, trading. He did not understand the meaning. Roxas did not understand is basically the entire character in a nutshell.
Yeah, I do not understand.
Love. Oh boy, another thing that he doesn't get. Oh, this is where the second fight. The next boss fight.
No, the one that's basically a huge wall, right?
Yeah, it's the demon wall. It's the pseudo demon wall. That thing.
That's another annoying boss fight.
All the boss fights are annoying in this game, but still, I like the idea of the concept of bringing into the demon wall because that's a regular boss fight from the Final Fantasy series.
Yeah.
And usually that's a timed boss fight where he eventually will crush your entire party.
Yep.
By coming closer and everything, and I like that idea.
I remember that fight from Final Fantasy 12.
Oh yeah, there was a demon wall in 12. You're right. And yeah, that's sort of the same thing, except for the demon wall part of the demon wall. Oh, Shion fucked up again?
When doesn't she fucked up?
Well, she is fucked up, but that's another that's another story. Do not worry about a failure.
Just one. This is more of a philosophical question. I mean, I don't even know where this fits in. But if Roxas, Sora, and Shion were to have a kid of their own, like their own blood, does it mean that all the three kids are actually brothers?
I think if
Hey, that was uncalled for.
Error does not compute.
Yeah, does not compute.
And I'm telling you that I have to.
I think that would count as incest.
If there's something going on,
although,
stay with me for once, will ya?
Although,
do you mean just like you are always honest with me?
I mean, they're all the same person, so...
You know, I'm asking this because I've read that, for example, there's this pair of twins, 2 girls that are twins, and 2 boys that are twins. You know, they're not connected to each other, but the 2 guys are twins, and the other 2 are twins. If those 4 guys, they make up 2 pairs, the kids that they'll have, they're genetically brothers, even though they're not from the same parents.
Yeah, they are genetically similar.
Yeah,
that's true. It's basically they are sort of like brothers. That's true, but there's an issue with the whole. The same would happen with Sora and Kairi and Roxas and Naminé, because they're basically 2 halves of each other. But Sora, Roxas, and Shion are basically one person. Dude, it's more like, yeah, he's more. It's more like he would. That's more. If Roxas and Shion fuck, that would be masturbation.
Oh my fucking god! Oh my god!
So yeah, Sora is the only one who can truly fuck himself.
Holy shit! Sora, go fuck yourself. All right, Roxas, let's go.
more memories. See, this is the person Sora is. He sacrifices himself to save the others. What does Roxas do?
He whines.
Bitch and whining.
Sora! Sora! Why am I dreaming about myself with the hair painted?
Good morning,
Oh.
I mean, it is kind of weird that she looks like Kairi, but I think that has to do because she is technically all the memories. But the thing is, Shion's not actually really a part of Sora. She is a puppet. She's just like
From what I know, Shion takes on this look because it's the way that Sora remembers Kairi.
The sound of the waves.
I don't know why, but
it really doesn't make any sense anyway, because
that long?
Basically the idea is that they created her with the memories they stole from Sora about Kairi.
Sorry about
but that doesn't really make any sense, because Naminé said she can't take memories. She can't just rearrange them. So how did they take memories if she can't? She basically made wrong connections and created false memories. But said she can't create any new memories, and she also didn't really steal any or plant any new memories. She just created new memories by
Come on, take me with you.
She inserted false memories inside him and then reconnected the memories to those, so that Sora could remember those things that never really existed. She even says that even though she will tear Sora's memory apart in the end of Chain of Memories, the memories that he spent in the castle, They will be
gone.
still inside of him somewhere. He will just not be able to remember. At least that's what I recall.
Something like that, but she did clearly say she can't create new memories. So she didn't insert anything. She just scrambled it around, and that created new things that did never happen. Oh boy, that laser attack, that can kill you.
This game, so many attacks from enemies can kill you so easily that it's stupid.
Yeah, this game...
Well, that didn't take long. Did it break again?
She's not an it!
Keep your mouth
But it
shut.
isn't it. That's the point. That's the whole thing.
Feels bad, man.
But yeah,
you have changed.
That's the thing. She's a puppet. She has been created by Sykes. No, not Sykes. Vexen. She's just like the replica Riku.
Sayax is showing emotion. Wow.
Are you worried about her, Axel?
Of
He's not really showing emotion. He's just as angry as always.
Why did you forget all that we've passed together?
You don't like things to be complicated.
You know, Roxas, each day, the three of us meet up there for ice cream. Now, why do you think that is?
Huh?
I mean, if you think about it, I don't need to go out of my way to meet you guys, right?
I don't know.
You want me to tell you why? It's because you guys are my best friends.
We are?
Get it memorized, all right?
Yay.
We are best friends.
Oh, yeah.
That's like...
Guess we are.
Guess we are.
Thanks, Axel. You're sweet.
I told you we are best friends. We are now best friends because I told you so. Go fuck yourself.
Are you feeling better?
She was like,
busy,
she was
all.
feigning
Sorry
sleep
to worry
just
you
because
guys.
she wanted to
Don't
hear
scare
what
us like
Axel
that
was
anymore.
saying. And she couldn't.
Just take it easy today.
She couldn't handle the
I
lulz.
will. Thanks, both of you.
Oh, so cute. Aww.
Axel, that was the gayest thing you ever said to us. That's cute.
And here's the person you should really be sad for, because she has been fucked up a lot. Poor Naminé.
She's been alone for a long time.
She should have been explored in this movie. Her and her relationship to Roxas, because there's clearly something that was meant to be there in KH2 that hasn't been explored, and yeah, now it's gonna be forgotten. Still, Shion's not a character, Shion's a copy.
Yeah.
Just like, I don't know, maybe they'll bring the truth about Naminé. Ooh. This music's actually pretty cool. I like that part about the game.
Yeah.
With being able to explore
It's
the
the only
Neverland.
new thing, basically, that this game offered. It was the Neverlands.
And then they fucked it up by making the ruler of the sky.
Now that I think about it, in Birth by Sleep we also have Neverland, but it's not this music, is it?
It's not the music, and it's also it's also in a completely different scale.
Yeah. Why did they change the music though? It actually would make sense to maintain the same music, I'd say.
I have no idea why they changed it. Might have to do with different... It might actually have to do with the fact that both Birth by Sleep and Days were actually kind of made at the same time.
And nobody
Maybe.
is interfering, I think.
A nobody.
I keep trying to piece his memory back together. But what if some of the pieces got lost? There would be no way
I guess
for me
that
to finish.
that kind of explains it, because they did
He found a
actually.
way into someone else.
Shion.
He'd never get them back.
Oh, I think he can do without a memory or two.
But what if he needs
I think
those
that's
memories in
kind of
order to
like
wake up?
Shion was stealing memories out of
if
Sora
they're the key?
through Roxas, even though that's weird.
You're a witch who has power over.
But yeah, I think
Sora's
that's
memories.
how it happened. That's why she didn't. That's why she was sort of like a blank slate when she joined the organization, and when she started. I think that was also the goal of the organization when she started to see Roxas. They threw them together so she could actually start collecting memories, and that's how she also got the power over the Keyblade, because she started stealing memories out of Sora.
Hey, Axel? You've
Yeah,
been
like
to
3
Castle
times.
Oblivion, right?
Yeah?
It's a castle.
What is it like?
What's it like?
I guess.
Just
you
an
can call it
organization
that.
research facility.
For research, huh? Seems everyone gets sent there all
Well, they're
the
doing
time,
research there.
especially you.
Although, they never send me or Roxas.
Well,
Yeah, there isn't.
they probably just
Which
don't
is
need
kind
you
of
there.
weird considering Castle Oblivion is so close to the darkness. Wouldn't that be the perfect spot to have those have the two fight Heartless? And ooh, look at all the foreshadowing. It's a throwback to Kingdom Hearts 2 when Roxas fell. Ooh, we're so smart. Officer Doofy reporting for duty.
Maybe you're not completely well yet.
No, it's nothing like that.
I just wanted to jump off Suicide Tower.
I just hate my life. I want to end it all. Maybe it's the best decision.
Huh? Got what?
Ah, yay, the beach. Yay! Another foreshadowing.
Where did that idea come from?
We should go someplace different for a change.
You're talking about a vacation with
It's like-
friends.
Exactly.
And people are so stupid and falling for that shit as well. With like, I've read people commenting stuff about like, all they wanted was to go to the beach, and Roxas in the Kingdom Hearts 2 scene, he didn't get to go to the beach as well, and he didn't get to the days, and it's so stupid. They took something from KH2, then made a quote-unquote quote to it to create the false idea of foreshadowing. Foreshadowing doesn't work if it's obvious.
Oh well.
And she hacked the computer because
Mad Hacksaw, hacking skills.
Because Shion has hacking skills because Sora's so great with computers, right?
Yeah, of course. Sora is the master computer. Oh god, it's skipping. So what the fuck?
Thank God.
I sent Axel to Castle Oblivion last night to help expedite the matter we spoke of. I also instructed him to clear out our facilities there. He should return soon.
Never found.
And what of Naminé?
Still missing, sir.
Ha ha! Where, oh where could she be?
Why, Zigbar. It almost sounds as though you know.
Does he? Oh, Sayax is sad. Mad.
Continue.
Who would have guessed?
Somebody accessed our main computer without authorization.
And you expect us to believe you really don't know who
As
it was?
if.
As if. Little Poppet is turning into a problem.
Nonsense.
Oh, you
I
don't?
see no problem whatsoever.
Well, no. Apparently you don't.
Something you find amusing?
The things you hear from a guy with no heart.
No matter what unfolds, our plans remain unchanged. Axel, Roxas, and Shion will play the respective roles
First
that
game?
Kingdom Hearts has given them.
But sir, Shion...
Leave it be. How can you not see how perfect this is?
How can it something be more than perfect? Perfect is the perfect. There's no perfecter as perfect.
Perfect,
There
yeah.
is no more perfect. It's either perfect or it's not perfect. You're either perfect or you're not.
All we must do is watch
Twice more the
with caution
perfect.
and patience.
and she made her way to Castle Oblivion, which.
My head.
That's also very weird how that affects her or not.
Mm-hmm.
This is the last you'll ever see of these walls.
It's still weird that why does that work? I mean, it makes sense that she has been created here because Vexen had the replica project here. They said it's a research facility.
What are you doing here?
I'm just here on orders, that's all. There's nothing for you to see here.
Lies. This is the place
Yeah, it's the
I come
place where
from.
you
I
will
just know it.
What about your mission? Don't be selfish.
Or else they'll turn me into
They
a
can't
dusk.
turn you into a dusk.
They'll
You're a
do
puppet.
worse than
They just turn you off.
dusk. They'll just destroy you.
And is that because I'm useless?
I guess you serve.
That's not
serve
it. Shion, go home.
This is
I'm remembering
this
things.
part starts the arc,
I have memories of
quote
back when I
unquote,
was a human.
that makes Shion so
remembering.
angry and
Nothing
angst
good
with
will come of
everything,
it.
and that this actually makes me
I
hate
have
her a
dreams
little bit.
every night. And you're in those dreams, Axel.
And they sure aren't memories. How can I be a part of your past? They're just dreams, that's all.
You can't fool me. We've met before, Axel. Right here in this castle.
No, we have not. Let's go home, Shion.
I don't know.
keep Roxas
I
waiting.
feel like Axel doesn't actually.
Please,
Like, I mean,
Axel.
I think Axel doesn't actually
to
know
help me.
what's up with
I
Shion.
need to know who I am.
Because I think he. I wonder if he. I
Stay
get.
out of there,
He
Shion.
probably knows that it's gonna fuck with her if she actually goes in there. That's probably what he knows, but he doesn't really know what's up with Shion for real. Like that he's a copy.
You're
Yeah.
early.
He probably doesn't know.
No, you're just late.
But yeah, she is. I don't know. People say she's the prototype, so she has been created before Replica Riku. I don't know.
I don't
Today
really know, to
makes
be honest.
255.
What's that about?
It's been that
Does-
many days since I first joined the organization.
I don't know. If she's the prototype,
Man, time flies.
does that mean
So, you got
that
the
the
number
Replica
memorized, do
Riku was
ya?
working as intended?
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
Yeah.
he did kind
Have to
of.
hang on to something, right? It's not
He
like I
did
have
play
memories
his
from before
part.
the organization.
All his false memories that
Don't
were
you
planted
remember?
and everything.
I acted
And
like a zombie.
he became the character they
Right,
wanted
that
him to
first
be.
week you could
So I guess.
barely form a sentence.
Yeah,
Come
because
on.
because
you're
that's
still
shoving
kind
and
of a
pushing up on
zombie.
Suicide
Oh,
Tower
thanks.
when the false lethal is not dangerous.
It'll be
Hey,
fine.
Roxas. Bet you don't know why.
Might
they
bring
say
a
Yeah,
lag or
red.
two.
You see,
We'll
White
cast a
is really
Kuraga
the
on that
one
and he's good to
colors.
go
And
again.
out of all those colors, red is the one that travels
But
the
yeah,
farthest.
I don't know. I don't know.
Like I asked, know it all.
Yeah.
Kya, kya,
Seriously,
kya, kya.
where is she?
But yeah. If they bring back Shion, they have to bring back Replica Riku as well.
True, he deserves it as everyone else.
Yeah. Bring back all the puppets.
What? Then I
Guess she
wasn't
figured
who
it
I
out.
am?
I don't know. News. In other news.
In other news, Nara said make Kingdom Hearts 3 final mix. We don't
Well,
even we don't even have the regular version. Maybe if the I believe that if they make a final mix version, they'll release it as DLC.
I think that that might be true. I feel like the final mix version will be what other do as like a Game of the Year edition or something like that, you know? Release a version that has all the DLC. That's gonna be the final mix version when we get the
I would actually buy the DLC and probably buy the final mix
final
version.
mix again?
Just to have the box, you know.
We'll see. I'm most likely going to... We are going to get the Japanese version when it's available again, right?
Of course, that's not even a question to be.
Easy, bro. Whoa.
Give me a break, Kyrie.
This is the trippy scene. Because if I recall correctly, this is not even Roxas here, isn't it?
I don't even remember, to be honest.
I know this scene is... Oh no, there's Shion. Why did he go to Destiny Islands then? I know this scene is super trippy. No, it isn't Shion. This is Sexion and him is Shion. It's super trippy here.
Shion!
Surely, you must have known that this was going to happen.
And then this.
Why would I know?
Because in your memory, you've been to a number of worlds before you came to this one. And of course, in those worlds, the only beings you met with the Dark Arbiter. That's all that's left here.
This is from Chain of Memories, this scene, more or less.
Yeah, more or less. And it's just super trippy.
That's a lie. I remember everyone from the islands. They're my closest friends.
And who threw away those friends? Maybe it's your own actions you've forgotten. It was you.
No, it's Sora. And that, as I said, this scene is super trippy and...
Who am I? What am I here for?
And Riku's here too, okay. But yeah, basically I think she just caught up with all the... She caught up with all
So we meet again.
memories of...
A promise.
Chain of Memories, and I think she also tapped into Riku's memories. That's why that whole trippy scene happened.
Sorry.
I don't know how that actually works, but I guess it also happened through Sora.
Can you tell me what's happening?
It's probably. I don't know. There's so many questionable things in this game.
How could that be?
Sora's memories are escaping through
Yeah,
Sora's
there it
nobody
is.
into a third person. And now they're starting to become a part of her.
And yeah, and that's why he...
Isn't there a way to bring back just Sora's memories?
If they're still separate, then I think I can take out fragments of it. But if her memories and Sora's memory fragments are completely weaved together, I would need to untangle them from each other, and that would take more time. Which means it would take even longer.
And I think that's... I think that's also... There's gonna have... That's why Sora's so fucked up, because he has so many weird, mixed up memories that don't even belong, because Shion and Roxas did make own memories that don't belong into Sora. But they also stole memories that do belong to Sora, and that's why Sora's so fucked up in later games.
And do you know, in Dream Drop Distance, Roxas kinda makes Sora remember all the memories that he had inside him of Roxas. And he's like, why the fuck are you making me remember this? I don't need. They're not even my memories.
I think I don't know. There's a lot of ways you can interpret this scene, but I feel like in this scene, what Roxas did was to make Sora understand and differentiate what is his memories and what are not.
But
Like,
now,
he made him clear
there's a
these
face
are
that is
memories that
clearly
belong
visible.
to Roxas. These
I
are
think
your
that's proof that
memories
she has entered
to help
Sora's
Sora
memories.
understand stuff easier.
Sora's memories.
maybe.
That's how I seen it.
Sora's
Because
nobody's memories.
I've
And her
seen this
memories.
a scene of
They're all a jumbled
Roxas
mess now.
actually trying to help
And to
Sora,
put them back
not
into
pump him
one.
with more memories that don't
I'm
belong.
afraid
Because
there's
Sora's
no other way.
confused enough already.
Alright.
That's
Sora
why
lives in confusion.
Yeah, that's why Sora feels so different in later games. Because he is affected by everything that happened to him, like all the other shit. You can clearly see Sora acting differently than he would before all that shit happened.
Yeah.
Is it that I'm not supposed to exist?
I wonder if it was such a smart idea to actually give Sora back Roxas and everything. If it wouldn't have been smarter to just destroy Roxas and have Sora live with what's left of his own memories.
I can't.
But I mean, I guess that's probably gonna get
But
that's gonna be
what would it take for me to be
cleared
like
out
you?
in KH3. Also, I wonder how restoring Terra, how that will fuck with him, considering Terra has, through Xehanort taking over his body, once Terra is back inside his own body, Terra is kind of as fucked up as Sora, with all memories that don't belong to him.
Yeah.
So,
because I don't think he can get rid of those. All the Xehanort, Xemnas, and some Secret of Darkness shit won't go away, I believe. So, I don't know, maybe that's gonna be something.
I couldn't get close enough to tell for sure.
That would be a... You know what, that would be a way of going on with the series. Evil Terra.
Today's mission really happened.
You know, they were Terra, and Terra
Feels like
becomes
I just
evil
woke
because of
up
all the
from a
shit that
dream or
happened.
something.
Hasn't the guy been through enough?
I don't know. I think the person that's been through the most is Aqua. I feel like she deserves better.
Yeah, that girl's broken.
She definitely is the person that went through the most shit, and the one that has the most tragic story in this series.
She's been trapped in that realm of darkness. She's seen basically her best two friends in a way die.
Wanna go look for
her? Not die, but in kind of a way.
Beginning.
Yeah, and in the end, all she did was try. She sacrificed herself trying to help her best friends, and in the end, she basically doomed everything.
Yeah.
Because she unleashed a terrible beast upon the world, which almost destroyed everything. So yeah, poor Aqua. She was only trying to help and just be a good friend to her best friends, and the only thing she was able to do was make everything worse, and all that shit that happened to her because of it.
Yeah. I'm low-key getting triggered because of this music. I don't know why everybody hates Wonderland so much. I don't mind it in most games. It's been one of the okay-ish worlds in this game too, for me. Although there's some really annoying enemies in the Days version, like these stupid fucking Heartless that just constantly run away. It's no use.
It's no use.
It's no use.
You sure you're not forgetting someplace?
I've been everywhere I know how to get to.
All right.
You know what I'm referencing, right?
Of course, Sonic 06.
The only place I haven't
You probably shouldn't go there.
Is Castle Oblivion. It was just the other day that Shion was asking you what the place was like. And the day before she disappeared, you said she was put on an important mission, remember?
Yeah. But there's nothing there anymore.
Well, Shion might be there.
Why does Roxas look like Ven? Naria is asking. You wanna explain that?
Apparently.
Well, actually, it's the other way around. Roxas looks like Ven, not Ven. Oh no, he actually said that. Okay, yeah. He looks like Ven because, well, Ven and Sora are connected from.
I had no idea.
From what happened before and during Birth by Sleep.
I only found out
because Ventus's heart is resting inside inside Sora and regenerating, and basically when Sora stabbed himself and released the heart of Kairi and also basically his own and also Roxas's, not Roxas's, Ventus's. I feel that if I recall correctly, Ventus's heart is inside of Roxas, which is why Roxas is a special nobody.
He can actually dual wield because of that. From what I do believe that Roxas can dual wield Keyblades because of Ven, and not because of Shion like people believe. I might be mistaken on that, but I'm not sure.
I don't know. That's a super trippy thing as well, and really hard to understand because Sora is supposedly Sora can also dual wield because of Ven.
Yeah, it's because of Ven that he can dual wield and not because of Roxas.
Let's get out of here for now.
No, wait.
But that's weird because if it was only because of Ven, Roxas wouldn't have been able to dual wield. Because Roxas is definitely no longer using Sora's Keyblade. Because he has his own.
Are you alright?
What happened?
That's freaking trippy, man.
You collapsed just as you entered the castle doors.
Roxas,
don't you remember?
If Roxas has a heart that's capable of conjuring a Keyblade, Shion has a heart that's capable of conjuring a Keyblade. Ventus and Sora have hearts to conjuring Keyblades. Sora should be able to quadruple wield.
Who's there?
Shion?
Oh, that mission.
Okay, thanks, bye.
That mission was so stupid, by the way. You were following her the entire mission and were wailing on her. You know, in that mission you had to run after her and beat the crap out of her until she fled into this alleyway.
Out of the way!
No, I don't think that's this mission. That's a later mission.
Hey! Roxas!
But anyway, there's a mission where you have Roxas and Shion fight each other, and then Axel shows up and starts fighting Shion, and Roxas is like, "Hey, why are you fighting Shion? We shouldn't be fighting Shion." Or he's like, "Where you were fighting her as Roxas all the time."
Was sighted in Castle
Weird.
Oblivion.
Yeah.
Shion.
No way that was Shion.
The one who ran away first was Shion. But why run?
I don't know, but that's Shion. And that's Riku. Riku.
You want to go back?
There's so many fractured but whole. This is the mission where you had to fight her, follow her, and beat the crap out of her in order to trigger her going here. And then Axel shows up and fights her too, and then Roxas is pissed.
Where have you been? Axel and I have been looking all over for you.
You have? Sorry.
Let's go home. If you come back voluntarily, Sykes will let all this drop. He has to.
No.
I don't care what he said to you. I'll be there. Me and Axel will make sure...
Uh-oh.
I really can't.
Why not?
In real.
Come on. Wait!
All this teenage angst.
In real, Shion, you should probably upgrade your Keyblade.
Yeah.
So that weak kingdom.
Well, hello there, Shion.
Axel?
No,
My
wait!
mom is calling me. I'm going to mute my microphone for just a minute.
Stop!
Okay,
Shion!
I guess so. Axel's back. Sora.
Alright, so I'm back.
So yeah.
You're sure things are better this way?
I never expected you to
Oh yeah, I
question
think
it.
they.
If you could save one of them.
Okay, yeah. Now I think
why
they
would you
are
choose the puppet?
setting them up to fight each other.
Mm-hmm.
Or put
What
it
level
this
is
way,
Roxas in the movie? None.
which
It's
would you
a
rather
flipping
suffer
movie.
The loss of? Some
It's
make-believe
cutscenes.
friendship.
He is as strong as he needs to be in that certain part.
Things are finally right again. Of course we're better off this way. Xemnas is exasperated from all the fixing we've had to do. We have to set things right. There's simply too much on the line.
Yeah, that's the one. That's where we learn Axel's real name.
Mm-hmm.
The one thing that mattered. And even that is not that important.
Do you think we'll ever know the names of the other organization members? Marlush, Larxene.
About what?
We might actually see them in KH3.
Tell me what happened.
Yeah, because there's the nobodies
Shion is a valued
from
member
Marlush.
of the organization.
They have been shown
but
to be in the game.
she needs her rest.
Mm.
So worry
We'll
not.
see. I don't know. It might be a plot point to show the.
Sora.
He's really tripping out Roxas as well.
Sora.
Yeah.
Who is Sora?
The connection.
Connection?
He is what makes you and Shion a part of
You know
each
what the-
other's lives. And the reason I placed Shion among our number. If you want her to stay that way, I must insist. You get your mind off these needless distractions. I will have Shion return to her duties tomorrow. Today,
That's another thing.
you must focus on
Xemnas
yours.
in this movie or in this game barely exists at all. He just shows up every now and then to talk big, but that's all. But the problem I have with this is there could have been so much issues solved if they would have just talked to Roxas and explained shit to him.
Yeah.
Like, shit that matters instead of meaningless banter.
Are you certain we've taken suitable measures with Shion and Roxas?
I like the remix that they did from this music
Shion
from
has
Dream Drop
strayed
Distance.
from our original designs. However,
Do you know which one I'm referring to?
also seeing an
No, not
interesting
The one that
side
is
effect.
faster and
Really?
basically is Zibgar's.
The key.
Okay.
Shion
Team-
was affected by Roxas, just as we had anticipated. This was indeed what we
Yeah, well,
had
that-
hoped to achieve. But then, through Roxas, Sora himself began to shape it into her, giving Shion a
makes
sense of identity.
Little sense.
Our plan seemed like a failure at this point. But then it occurred to me. Shion is keeping Sora's memories trapped by claiming them as her own. Keeping her close to Roxas will ultimately prevent Sora from ever waking.
I see. And what of the imposter?
See that he stays away from Roxas. He is merely an impurity that would make Shion's existence.
She doesn't even exist, but thing is, this is
Then we shall return to our original
this still
plan.
is. I mean, I guess why I know why Xemnas is interested in not having Sora awaken, but still, I don't know. Why would they? because I know they're trying to set up Shion fighting Roxas and to create the one strong one. Like, they don't care if it's Roxas, it's Roxas. If it's Shion, it's Shion. One of them is going to be enough to collect hearts, even though the Kingdom Hearts has been finished for 200 days.
Yeah, we're 60 days away, basically.
No, Nara, it's already confirmed that Kingdom Hearts 3 will not be the end of the series. There will be more Kingdom Hearts games. It's just going to be the end of the Seeker of Darkness saga, so basically everything that's related to Xehanort. We're going to get a new main villain and new whatever. I don't know. We'll see how it goes.
Yeah.
Oh no.
That's are my exact words for this movie.
Sora's memory. I'm afraid it's stopped.
No more memories.
What does that mean?
Unless something is done, he'll never wake from his slumber.
The gloves must come off then.
But...
Nobody.
That's kind of harsh to say, considering there's... That's really harsh to say, considering there's a nobody standing right next to her.
Yes.
Oh, Dominic is here.
Hey, Dominic. And he's really... he's relying on him, too. Like, on a nobody. He is relying on her to fix the issues that he sort of kind of created.
Yeah.
That was so important. I'm so glad that they added that into the collection.
Yeah, that's the best scene that we could have ever wished for.
But it also is Days in a nutshell.
Naris is saying, make Kingdom Hearts 3 Unchained Key. That actually would be nice, playing that game in...
They will probably eventually make it.
You think? An MMO? In Kingdom Hearts 3 graphics?
I don't think they're going to go the MMO route or multiplayer route at all. I think they're going to remake the game by simulating the gacha mechanics, but turning it into a single-player experience. Like, just only recreate the story, because you don't need the events and high score medals and Coliseum rounds and multiplayer and all that shit. And you don't even really need the whole mechanic of pulling medals and guilting and all that stuff. You really don't need that. Although they can keep in the materials and all that stuff to power you. Simulate that by basically having a fixed set of medals that you sort of pull from the game, just like the original game did.
Are you really okay?
Without the either
This is getting weird.
Huh?
Since when do you ever worry about me?
Create
what
the medals, create
weird?
like I don't know.
Usually I do all the worrying over you. I don't think it's ever been the other way around before.
Or just
feels strange, that's all.
Pull and
Roxas, of course I worry about
level
you.
them up by fusing and everything, just like the game does. Just with the
I'm
whole.
just glad you're back, Shion.
Events
Even though it might have been rough on you.
Using real money.
Yeah.
Is Axel coming
just
today?
simulating it so to keep the idea intact, how the game
Who knows?
was. I mean,
You didn't fight,
the whole
did you?
system worked in Gen Memories.
How could he?
Oh.
How could that jerk attack you like that?
Oh wow, calling Axel a jerk.
That jerk?
Hmm?
Do you mean Axel? But I wouldn't be sitting here with you if Axel hadn't done
That's
that.
a way to see it.
He's your best friend.
I know, but so are you.
He's so mad.
Angst.
It's just not the same without all three of us.
But yeah, the issue with all that stuff is if they would talk to Roxas and explain some stuff. I think the worst scene about it is coming soon.
Axel!
Huh?
I think he...
You need something?
Well, something's wrong with Roxas. You don't know why, do you? He says the Keyblade
Oh, yeah,
wears him out when he goes to use it. And then today, I was fighting the same way Roxas does.
You would know more about Roxas than I do by now.
I think he explains
What
it
do you
to her
mean?
now. Reality.
Well, what do you think, Shion?
I'm not sure.
Not sure, huh? Is that because you're a puppet? You do know that. You're a replica, whose original purpose was to copy Roxas's powers. So if you see Roxas's powers getting weaker,
Then the
while your
balance is
powers
off.
are getting stronger, it could be that you're robbing Roxas of his powers more than you ought to be.
Which is a weird system, by the way.
Yeah.
What can I...
Why would you...
Then what should I do?
How...
You gotta think for yourself.
She's not
'Cause I know
doing
you're
it
not just a
willingly.
puppet. We're best friends.
But she
You,
is
me,
just a
and
puppet.
Roxas,
That's
that
the
is.
thing. She's a puppet that created
Got it
an identity.
memorized?
Yeah.
Sure.
And she's unconsciously
Can I ask
wrecking
you
Roxas.
just one other thing?
She's not doing it on purpose. That much is true.
I saw a boy today who looks just
Oh,
like
she
Roxas.
just saw Sora.
Is he... who I
Huh,
think
weird.
he is?
Zigbar's listening. But yeah,
Sora has a pretty powerful effect on her, is all I'm saying.
Yes, it was not supposed to gain a mind of its own, nor become the person we see. But in the end, it only proves that the puppet
oh, yeah,
is the
that's where they
more
make the
worthy
decision that
vessel.
Shion's supposed to to replace.
The time has come.
Mm-hmm.
Syx, are the devices ready?
That
Matter of
days.
days.
Good.
And what of Roxas?
Both
Yeah, I
of
think
them
they
have
set up the fight
connections
now.
to Sora, but we
Yeah,
only
there we
need
go.
one of them under our thumb. Whether Shion takes from Roxas the rest of what he has to give, or whether he destroys her first and takes back what is his, there is no change to our plans. No matter how, Sora's power will belong to us.
Yeah, wish.
Yeah, wish. Oh wow. Da, 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 da. That was a. Oh boy, you know what this mission is all about.
Oh no, fuck me in the ass, man. They didn't even show the ruler of the skies there.
They didn't show any of the bosses except for the Agrabah one.
Mm-hmm. Oh boy, we're getting there.
Yeah, we're getting there. It's time to...
The way things are,
I think she already...
back everything.
I think they even glanced over the fact that Shion and
do,
Roxas were supposed to fight.
Hmm.
I think they skipped that. That one mission where Roxas thinks he's fighting an like
Sora's friend.
a recolor
Sora.
invisible, and then it's actually
You know
Shion.
Sora?
Yeah.
Or maybe that scene comes, and it was just a spoiler alert, I guess.
Thank you. You
Because
saved me, but I don't know why. You did.
I guess.
Huh.
I just felt like it.
What a charming
Weakness.
guy.
Riku, please. Tell me more. About Sora and that girl he's always with.
Uh-oh.
You mean Kairi?
Kairi. That's right.
Nope.
She's the one who looks so much like me.
No, you're the one who looks like
Sora.
her.
She's someone very special.
It's just... I remember things about the two of them. But I'm nothing more than a puppet.
Well, you're stealing the memories.
Something
I
that
guess she
somebody
is.
created. So why would
Because
I
you're taking
have
them.
their memories? Do you know where Sora is now?
That secret stays with me.
Because you
Why's
would wreck
that?
Sora, probably.
Shion. Your memories.
You're stealing them.
They really belong to Sora.
So you mean I'm
That-
like a part of him?
When his memories were scattered, some of them
Well, not willingly.
found their way inside you. Now, Sora has been put to sleep
have
so
to
that
give
we
it
can
back.
piece together his memory.
Please give back.
Except
You can't because part of it is inside of me. That means he can't wake up.
yeah, you got it. But if you go with me to Sora right now, we could
Which
give the memories
means-
inside you back to him.
So, do you
Whoa.
hate me for taking your friend away from you?
Nah. I guess
Aww.
I'm just sad.
I'm sorry. But I can't go with you. It's my friends. They need me. And I need them too.
Maybe you should take some time and think about
Just
it.
imagine that Riku is so
Figure
close
out
to her,
who
she's
really
like this
needs you
calm, and
more.
then stab Keyblade.
And where you belong.
I mean,
How will I
he
know
could just
where I
punch her
belong?
unconscious
Yeah,
and just take
I'm
her.
not sure.
I mean, why
nothing
not?
personnel,
Promise you I'll
kid.
come up with the right answer.
Well, the answer you come up with,
I guess
can't just
he.
be right
I don't
for
know.
you.
I guess he wants her to make that
it
decision.
has to be one that works
willingly,
best for everybody.
Yeah.
because he can just
You
force
and your
her.
friends and
He
everyone
beat her
else.
before, unless she's stole so much power of
try.
Roxas that she's actually equal to him. Although that doesn't really make any
Thank
sense
you,
considering
Riku.
Roxas also. No, wait, no. Actually, Roxas was kind of stronger than him.
I have to make the most.
Well, to be fair,
The
in the
time Riku's
fights
given
against
you.
Riku against Roxas, they were very equal in power, and then Riku is like, I
No,
feel like
there it is. That's the mission. That's the heartless thing.
Oh. But I feel like Riku left his guard down, and then Roxas attacked in the right moment, and then that was what basically gave Roxas the upper hand.
Maybe.
Because if
I
you
think
remember, Riku is like talking, and then Roxas attacks him, and that's when Riku uses the protect spell, and he gets really down to his knees. That's basically the final attack on Riku before he gives in to the dark, so to say.
Given to the dark. I think it. I mean, it might be true, but it could also be because
Wow,
Roxas.
since we all
I mean,
hung out
Roxas is
like
part
this,
of. He has
hasn't it?
Sora's power. He's part of
Well,
Sora.
we've had our share
and
of drama lately.
we figured out that Sora
just
is
remembered.
stronger than Riku.
Did you know you should be checking your ice cream sticks?
Well, I wouldn't say that
Really?
Sora, at least on the
Once you finish
part
your
that
ice
we
cream,
currently are in the
see if
story,
the
I wouldn't
stick
say that
says
Sora
winner.
is still stronger than Riku, at least in a big margin, you know?
I'd
They're
I
very
mean, he
equal in
never
power.
was.
myself.
He was never stronger in a big margin. I mean, he's.
Wait a
I
second.
mean, Roxas is not Roxas. Riku at this point
What
is
is it?
definitely stronger.
It's nothing. So
I would
then,
like
what
to
happens
have
when
like a
you win?
Mirage Arena
I'll tell
in
you.
Kingdom Hearts 3 to be able to
That's
play
a
as
good
all the
question.
What?
characters.
You don't know?
But I
Well,
didn't really want to play as them in the
It's
main
gotta be
story, you
something
know?
nifty if you're a winner, right?
I feel like, at least not too much of it. I mean, I wouldn't mind having some sections
Sun's
of
beautiful.
playing as Riku or, I don't know, Kairi, maybe.
I know we've seen a lot of sunsets.
But don't make it
today's
like
puts them all to shame.
don't make it like Days or Birth by Sleep
If
where
only things
you
could stay like
not
this
Days
forever.
Dream Drop Distance or Birth by Sleep where they
No,
basically have their own full playthrough.
Say,
Although if make it like Dream Drop Distance and
What
not like
if
Birth by Sleep with different save
we
files and
all
everything,
just took off.
make it a connected
What?
playthrough with
If we
both
ran,
characters. One
we
save
could
file
always
so
be
you can't fuck
together.
up.
But we have
But I'd
No,
rather
come
have
on.
the game being all about Sora, Dolan, and Gooby.
Yeah, you know what I'd also be cool
I guess you're
in
right.
the case of Chain of Memories, You would play the full game with Sora, and then you could unlock maybe some stories for the other characters, like what's happening while Sora is doing this or that. And it's like a very shorter story mode, but you could play as
it should be, yeah. I mean, I wouldn't mind that. Unlockable little extra story modes, although they're most likely, if they do that, they're gonna make it DLC, you know that?
Yeah.
We're gonna get an episode Kairi and an episode Riku.
Yeah, I'd actually really love to see Kairi in action. It's about time she has something to do in the story, you know? She's been so stale.
This has gone on long enough. Riku.
Yeah, so far she's been a prize, a damsel in distress.
You know what needs to be done.
But yeah, it'll be just like Final Fantasy 15 with the episodes of the other party members, something like that. DLCs. Ooh, meddling. That's a word that we haven't heard in a while.
Like you
meddling.
Sorry, did you say something?
The organization doesn't need both of them. Just one will suffice. Stop pretending. Think about that.
Uh-oh.
Now we're... Now we're going towards the first and foremost.
What a blast from the past!
Shion, stop!
Of all the faces,
Ventus.
why do I look at her and see yours?
It's weird that it's Ventus out of all of
You
them.
always have to glare at me like that.
Well, I wouldn't say it's weird because, let's be honest, Ven's heart is connected to Sora's, so out
That
of the
is true,
three,
but-
it's the one that makes the most sense for him to see, I'd
No,
say.
actually, I don't think so.
I'm sorry.
Out of the three, it makes the least sense because Ventus didn't do anything with Zigbar.
Please,
Aqua or
let me
Terra
go.
would have made much
I
more
have to do
sense,
this or else-
considering Zigbar saw and fought both.
Yeah, but remember, every time that Zigbar makes a comment
Please,
is
Axel.
like, you have that angry look
care of
down, that it's
Roxas.
the same that Ventus has.
But
Even to
Yeah, but-
Sora, he says that. And don't forget, Ventus does kick Zigbar's
Please.
ass in the end of Birth by
He
Sleep,
does?
isn't it? Ven versus
you.
Zigbar.
Axel.
No,
Oh
that's
wait.
Aqua.
Oh yeah, Aqua. Yeah, Aqua. Yeah, it's Aqua. He's still
It
frozen.
really
up.
doesn't.
Yeah.
It really doesn't.
Explain yourself, Axel.
the old man needs to get his eye checked. She just got
He
away.
got his ass kicked.
I'll give him
But that's
Can't
the
toss
thing.
blame around.
Zigbar or
Now we're
Break
left with the one
didn't
we
really
can't
have to do
use.
anything with Ventus. I don't think
Did
they even
something
meet
happen?
in the game.
Yeah.
Because the thing is,
Shion?
when Zigbar talks
She
to
flew the coop.
Sora, he says he gives them the
Flimsy
look
Lox
like
here couldn't
they
trouble
did,
himself
or
to
he's
clip her wings.
not even half of what the others were. So I
What
guess
does he mean,
I mean,
Axel?
Break was
Your
probably
friend
aware
sat there
of
sucking
Ventus
his
and all the
thumb while
plans and
Shion
everything,
walked right
but
off. I'm going back to my room.
he did never really encounter Ven. He fought
What happened
Aqua,
back
he
there?
fought Terra,
Nothing.
and
Really.
Nothing?
I guess
Shion's
I don't know.
gone. How can that be nothing?
It's just like Zigbar said.
Hmm.
I just sat there sucking my thumb, watching Shion run away.
But you have gloves. That's probably going to
I'm
taste
asking
nasty.
you why you did that. You know it.
Shion
should probably
is like
explain
a
it.
mirror that reflects you.
Yeah.
You're not making any
Oh,
sense.
I mean, he does,
Shion
but she
is a puppet created to duplicate your powers.
Are
no,
you
she
nuts?
isn't. That's the thing.
Shion's a person, not a puppet.
She's a mirror that reflects you. And when I looked in the mirror, it wasn't you I saw.
Shion is Shion. You can't expect her to be me.
That's not what I mean. It was only a matter of time before someone broke the mirror.
You mean
It's so.
you have to
It's
destroy her?
Roxas is so.
Yeah.
Answer me.
Roxas is so stupid. He doesn't get anything that Axel is trying to explain to him.
Then
And Axel
won't be you anymore.
So he won't even listen to reason.
I'll always be me. I'm still your best
or
friend. Just
the
like
other
Shion
thing
is
is,
my best friend.
yeah, that's
not it.
that's it. He is completely
missing the
missing
whole
all the
point.
points.
Roxas.
He's not listening to reason, and
Get this, Roxas.
in Roxas's defense, they also don't take the time to explain it to him in general. What the hell is going on?
It's a clusterfuck from all sides.
Yeah, because a lot of the issues in here could have been, because there is there like from this entire conversation, a part is missing, which I don't know. Maybe it's in a later scene where Axel and Roxas are arguing again, but basically.
Please, Riku. Tell me what I should do now.
Basically,
go to Twilight Town.
Roxas
You'll find a girl
just
there.
doesn't get it. He's an idiot.
Yeah, that's true.
What's she like?
You'll find out. I don't think you'll have trouble finding her.
All right. Thanks, Riku.
Excellent.
Now that I think about it, why did Namine get blonde of all things?
I have no idea. She also doesn't have the same hair. I mean, basically the idea is, I think that the nobody, because if you look at Roxas as well, the nobody doesn't necessarily have to look like the somebody.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, both Xemnas and Ansem Seeker of Darkness don't exactly look like Xehanort.
And Axel, for some reason, has those tattoos under his eyes.
Do we know where she
whatever
is
reason. Although that's just minor differences.
Not she is a replica, merely a puppet.
A puppet?
Yeah, because...
What does that mean exactly?
A puppet is a puppet.
Talking about the replica program, isn't it obvious?
The what-ka?
What?
Perhaps you care to enlighten us about this pet project of yours.
The purpose was to take a piece of the Keyblade wielder's memory and copy it, thus making his powers our own. This was one of several projects of ours being undertaken at Castle Oblivion. However, our efforts
that is true. I wonder how it would have...
by Vexen's untimely demise.
I wonder how that would have all worked out if Axel wouldn't actually destroyed Vexen. Because that's another thing. He destroyed Vexen, and I guess Morlucia wanted Vexen to be destroyed. I have no idea.
No one at Castle Oblivion ever reported any instance where a
Because
replica
destroyed
formed its own
Vexen
identity.
thwarted a lot of the
Do you
organization's
concur,
plans,
Axel?
and Morlucia wanted to take over.
Whatever
Wanted
the puppet
to
may
fuck
decide
with
to
the replica program and
we can be
everything.
certain
Because
it
I
will
think
no longer have an
Vexen would have been around overlooking the whole replica program.
We
with
need
the
to
shield.
shorten the leash, perhaps even
I think
tighten
things
it.
would have been different.
What exactly
They said that they never remember the replica forming an identity of their own. But if I remember correctly, Riku Replica, he at the start he knew that he was a copy, and he was fine with it and having a blast with it, messing with Sora. Only then, and even you see that he is scary and things like that when like Scene, for example, picks him up just to put the fake memories so that he has the same memories of Sora, you know.
I think the thing is with Riku and his fake memories, he only realized that after. Didn't Larzine destroy him? Or was it Marluxia who snapped his...
I've been talking to a puppet.
No, wait, Naminé destroyed him.
Yeah, so but before, when Riku Replica shows up for the first times, he knows that he is a replica. He knows that he is a replica, and he's having fun with it. Yeah.
You sure?
Yeah, I'm sure of that. He knows that he is a replica, and he is having fun messing up with Sora.
I don't think he's aware that he's a replica.
Well, he might not know that he is
Proceed with your
but
mission.
I believe that he knows that he is a replica because he's having fun and he knows that he is messing with Sora. But after a while, they decide to implant the same memories that Namine is implanting into Sora, and that's why he says, "Oh, I remember this thing," and Sora, "No, that's my memory. I remember that thing." We can look that up after the movie.
I don't think that Riku replica is actually aware that he's a replica until he actually encounters the actual Riku.
Have to do what
No, at that point he also knows that he is a replica, but all before that. We'll look that up after we watch the movie. It's almost by the end.
In that case, can you at least?
Because yeah, I think while he was fucking with Sora,
that's up to her.
I think he thought he was the actual
Shion is
Riku.
dangerous.
Dangerous?
Have you got all your strength back?
But yeah, this is
not yet. How long have you known about her? Could it be that you've known about her for a long time?
Well, sort of. I mean, when he encountered her in the Castle Oblivion. But again, not talking to him won't make it better. And this scene. This is the most infuriating piece of shit about this movie at all. Because this is where they have Riku give the promise to Mickey that it's not the right promise. Because this is not what Riku made Mickey promise. Because Mickey doesn't do what Riku is asking of him. Wait, why are you already... Why did he already look like the Seeker of Darkness?
Because he didn't have the blindfold.
Yep, how can he transform back with the blindfold? That's so weird.
Riku!
Your Majesty.
Gosh, have I been worried about you? Where have you been all this time?
I've been...
Because especially he said he couldn't... He used the blindfold because he couldn't lie to himself.
Yeah.
So basically the blindfold should have had the reversed effect.
You don't have to worry about me.
But still, this promise... They're talking about the promise here. They're talking about the promise
Sora,
and everything, but that's not what Mickey was doing in the next game, and that's also not what Mickey suggested in the end of the game. What he really wanted from Riku.
Yeah. There are some inconsistencies here and there.
By piece was only the first step in what they were trying to do at Castle Oblivion. And I think they needed more time to fix his memory.
You know, you and me were both looking into what the organization was up to. But what I saw didn't look like much.
But what are they stalling for?
Like they're trying to buy some time.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense. They want to have time so Shion can
Sora's
steal.
memories are what they're after. And they needed all this time, until now, to absorb every piece of it.
Huh?
The process of putting his memory back together has gone nowhere. They have what's most precious to Sora, his memories of Kairi.
Well, then you have to let me help. Maybe I could get the memories back.
I've got that covered, Your Majesty. I mean, Mickey. Instead, I want to ask you for a favor.
What would that be?
I have to face one of the organization's members soon. I might not survive the fight. And if I do...
So?
It might be because I gave in to the darkness. That means... you're the only one who will be there for Sora, Donald, and Goofy.
And he doesn't do that shit, because he's not there!
You can guide them when they awaken.
Riku.
Promise me, Mickey.
I mean,
when our friends wake up...
Mickey sort of does it. He sort of watches over Sora.
Riku.
But he doesn't... The whole deal about when Mickey suggests that Riku asked him to keep the fact that Riku gave into the darkness from Sora.
Yeah.
But he had to give into the darkness in order to save Sora. That's what he wanted Sora to not know, because that would have been a really big problem if Mickey would or if Mickey would or if Sora found out that Riku had to give into the darkness to save him. Sora would have felt guilty. And that's what Riku didn't want. That's what Riku didn't want. So he made Mickey promise to him that he will keep that from him and will make sure Sora never finds out.
Yeah, Nara, the movie is ending soon. Maybe like 15, 20 more minutes.
Because the thing is, that's not what... Sora still doesn't really know that happened in after KH2. Even after Riku transformed back, Riku never told him that he transformed and gave into the darkness to save him.
And
yeah,
he just said he needed the power, and he used the blindfold because he couldn't lie to himself.
Axel.
But still, the reason why
he's
gave in is because he needed to win against Roxas.
What could he be
so
hiding
he can
about
give
me?
back the power to Sora, so Sora can wake up. And Sora can never know that.
Do you know a scene that I love from Kingdom Hearts 2? Is when Riku asks to Sora, "How will I face everyone?"
Axel.
And Sora puts his hand in his face,
Hey.
like this. I love that
Did
scene.
you find Shion yet?
But still,
You know it isn't gonna be
why
that
wouldn't
easy.
they explain anything to
I suppose not.
I don't know.
He figured out when he saw it and
about Shion this whole
figured
time?
it out when she was in...
No, not the whole time.
Since when then?
Doesn't really, does it?
I can't exactly remember when.
Didn't get it memorized, huh? Axel.
This is the question Axel should have answered.
Am I really? I'm special like Shion, I know that. But the organization wanted me out of the picture.
I mean, that's
Am I right?
Yeah, they did.
I guess it's because Shion copied my powers
Tara?
and the Keyblade's
Aqua?
powers.
Oh, I forgot.
And they didn't need me anymore. And Axel, I guess you felt the same way.
You're wrong there. You'll always be my best friend.
You have no
Best
idea.
friends are
tell
supposed to
him.
be honest with each other. Who am I, Axel? Xemnas says me and Shion are connected to each other through Sora. I don't even know a Sora. Am I a puppet like Shion?
You're different from Shion.
Then why do...
Finding out the truth doesn't always work out for the best.
Why
what
don't
makes
you
you
tell
so
me?
sure about that? I have the right to know the truth.
Well,
How did
he
I
is
even
right.
get here? Why am I
That's
so
the
special?
thing.
Where
It's
did
so...
I learn how to use the Keyblade? I hardly
Especially
know who
considering
I am.
Axel
What is
could
so
have
wrong
prevented...
with wanting some
Yeah, if he
answers?
just told him, Sora's your other half. You're the nobody. Sora's the other half. That's the connection. That's why you can use the Keyblade.
Yeah, you see, this scene is actually a bit infuriating, and I'm not getting
really
pissed
is.
at Roxas for him being mad.
It is really infuriating because that could have prevented everything.
Roxas.
Somebody knows where I came from. If I can't get answers
But
here,
that's the thing.
I'll get them somewhere else. That'll be the person.
Because that's the thing. If he would have just told him Sora's the other half, that's why you don't have memories of your past. They're still in Sora. That's why you can use the Keyblade. That's what makes you special. That's why you're different than everyone else.
Yeah, I would actually probably make a connection, wouldn't you? You and Shion are connected through Sora. If Shion is a puppet, he could have at least thought of himself. Maybe I'm Sora's nobody or something. I don't know.
I don't think I don't think that's it, because he jumped to the conclusion he's a puppet himself, and Axel just said it's not like that. You just have
Your
to
mind's
trust
made up?
me.
Yeah, you could have told him.
Why did the
And
Keyblade choose
the other thing is, they don't know that.
I have to know.
That's the other
You
thing.
can't turn on the
No,
organization.
the nobody.
You get on their bad side and they'll
the
destroy
nobodies
you.
don't.
No one would miss me.
The other nobodies know that they have been someone like a
That's not
somebody
true.
in their past lives, but Roxas doesn't have a past life because his past life is still alive.
Yeah.
That's what makes him special. He's the only nobody whose somebody is still alive. And that's the thing. That's what of the answer for Roxas's questions.
Nice to meet you.
Sora's the other half.
Yeah.
Everyone's been talking like you're half a person, you're missing something. What you're missing is Sora. That's the other half. That's your connection. That's why you're connected to Shion, because Shion is a copy that tries to replicate Sora's powers. You're half of Sora. That's why you have the powers. That's why you have the Keyblade. That's the explanation for everything.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, that wouldn't explain what Sora would do with that information.
First, I just wanted
but
to be with Roxas
I
and
don't know.
Axel
Why
forever.
wouldn't Axel
But then
tell
I
him?
started
Just
to realize that my
he's-
memories.
that's what makes you special. You're somebody.
These
Your
aren't
other
really
half is
even
still
mine,
alive.
are they?
Ours is not.
You're not Sora.
Yeah.
You're all
And
that's.
You're not Roxas.
I don't know. Maybe Roxas
Kyrie
would
is
have
Sora
tried to
remembers her.
reconnect with Sora. There would have been many
As I remember more of my past, the more I
picture
feel
of
the need
Dolan
to go
heals
back
at the
where I
same
came from.
time you heal yourself. That only happens if your
What
trigger
should I
happens
do
with healing yourself.
to go back?
If you look at Sora,
So
if you
you're
look at
going back
Dolan's
to Sora?
MP and he has MP available,
If you return
he
your
will heal.
memories to him, then you will disappear.
Eric Politics on like Kingdom Hearts. Nobody gets
In
what's going
exchange for
on.
not having
The
your
fight
own
over health.
memory,
Donald is there.
you're connected through others' memories.
No
So when
way.
you disappear, no one will remember you. There won't be any you to remember. For all the powers I possess, I can't keep even one piece of the memory called you connected.
Just imagine that you have friends that you don't remember because of
know,
this,
I'm
something
ready.
like this. That would be
Otherwise,
fucked up.
I wouldn't be here.
That is fucked up.
I also know that Roxas should be going back
Although
with me.
you wouldn't care because you don't remember.
I don't think he would understand. Not yet. I
Oh
know.
my god. American
can't
politics
go
are
Sora
like
just
Kingdom Hearts. Nobody gets what's going on. You fight over health.
Please
Donald
watch
is
over
there.
Roxas.
Yeah, I just read that. Yeah.
You won't be alone.
You know that
ask
Mickey
someone
is
else
also there because Donald's
just isn't
second in
anything
charge. His name's Mickey.
Can do.
Oh my
The
god.
pickup also.
Donald rose to
Thank you.
power.
Dolan is in power
You're
and
ready.
Mickey is his second in command. Oh,
Let's go see Sora.
Amine, it's
Oh,
them.
no.
The organization has found us. They're almost here. This blasted puppet led them right to our doorstep. See what you get for trusting it.
can you?
I can handle this.
Don't do it.
Wait!
Stay out of it.
Shion!
So close yet so far away.
Why do I always get stuck with
You
the
again.
icky jobs?
Well, that's because you're the assassin of the group.
Yeah, it feels
I mean,
bad for Axel though. He always gets to
Axel
do
is-
the Eki job.
Yeah, Axel is kind of has a shitty position. He's the one that's have to go and.
What are you gonna do?
I've decided that I have to go back to where I belong.
Well, to be honest,
Problem
I always
is, he
felt
has
that
other
was
orders.
best right from the very beginning. But you know, it still really bugs me.
Maybe you
Something
should
about
wash
this
your
just
coat.
stinks.
You've been wearing it for 300
It's for the
days.
good of everyone.
But how do you know that? Everybody thinks they're right.
This is right.
Well, they are.
They're gonna destroy you!
Please don't hold back, Axel. Promise.
Is she even?
What's your problem? You both think you can do whatever you want. Well, I'm sick of it.
Go on, you just keep running.
HD accent.
But I'll always be
The
there to
metal.
bring you back.
He actually did it. He kept his promise.
Yeah, he did.
Why you gotta cause me so much trouble?
Nara, you can just Google the music for realsies. I mean, you're always asking, what's this music? What's that music? What's this music? What's that music? You're always you're also asking the same stuff over and over again. Well, Zemnis doesn't give no shits.
I think that's the other promise. The music.
Promise, yes.
Yeah, the music is the other promise.
But seriously, a quick Google search will give you this answer.
Both of us are to the point that we know most of the
go?
names of the important musics.
What a joke.
Of course. Well, this is actually kind of a creepy scene.
Isn't this the scene just before they
Yes.
fight? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, this is a creepy scene. Yeah,
And
hey,
then
take this ice cream.
Thank you.
To alleviate a little bit the stress what is about to go down.
Well, I mean, I guess he didn't expect that they're going to go in a. You're
Roxas.
out of touch. I'm out of time. Vector to Heavens.
I like this music.
It's really cool, yeah. I do like this fight. As I said, at least the last one.
I like the last phase of the fight.
Even if I'm not ready,
This is super creepy now with the
have to make this choice.
Yeah, looking at Sora now,
poured
it's
so
really
many
creepy.
memories into me,
And his boots even change.
given me so much.
Did they?
Yeah, they
that I feel
changed
like I'm about
from
to
the boots
overflow.
from Shion to more like
Look at me,
rounded
Roxas.
boots from Sora.
Who do you see?
I didn't see that.
If
I
you
didn't
see
notice.
somebody else's face, a boy's face, then that means I'm almost ready.
See, I think you can see it somewhat from here.
This puppet will have to play her part.
That's so weird.
Roxas. This
That's
is
so
him.
weird with her voice coming out of it.
Sora.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you're right. There you can clearly see it. Also, she just Jesus power is activated, I guess.
You're next, Roxas. I have to make you a part of me too. Don't you see?
She went over
This
the
is
edge.
why I was created.
And
This is creepy, this part.
and now it's back to her.
Yeah.
This is actually pretty cool how he's starting to forget.
Again?
Yeah.
It's weird.
He's already starting
I feel
to
like
forget.
I'm forgetting something really important.
It's also really stupid that they cut out the entire fight. Like nothing.
Roxas.
Like what happened? Did you from from
Go
what
watch my
happened?
movie. Go watch my videos in my channel. I actually did the whole playthrough with the gameplay and these scenes.
From how it happened here,
my
it looks
choice
like she just,
go
like
away
a
now.
cartoon logic popped in. She was walking out there doing all the epicness, then she realized she can't fly and just fell and crashed and died.
Wait, who is this?
I don't know.
Wow.
And now I am going
All that
back.
ice does also, that ice crystal.
It's the
glass
ice
thing.
cream. It's coming out of her.
Roxas.
Of course. Soon we'll get the most stupidest line in the entire
All those
series.
hearts that I've captured.
Well, I understand the purpose of the line, but it's
Kingdom
so
hearts.
it's so
Set
bad.
them free.
It's completely mistranslated. That's the problem. There's no purpose to the line. It's a mistranslation.
What does he say in the Japanese version?
Let's wait until it actually happens. I wanna savor it before we go into the
Can't let Zemnis
Okay.
have Kingdom Hearts. You can't.
But it's still weird that she becomes all ice,
Goodbye, Roxas.
as if.
I always saw it like more of mirror and not ice,
I'm glad.
because they
meet
say her that
That's true. It's probably more like a mirror glass
Axel too.
kind of.
You are both my best friends.
Also, she takes forever to die.
Just die already. About time, man. God damn. We've been on this whole journey with you here.
Can't handle the ice cream. There it is.
No. Shion. Who else will I have ice cream with?
I don't have any friends. Oh, excellent.
Bye.
But yeah, what just happened?
But what does he say in the Japanese version then?
Basically, what he said was, he was in denial. He was like, you and me, Axel, the three of us will have ice cream together. He was just in denial that she's going to die. And so that's what
so
he...
it's like, no, we need the three of us to go eat ice cream together, and not who am I going to eat again.
How did this
It was like, the three of us, we'll have ice cream together. Basically, he was trying to say everything will be fine. Nothing will happen. You'll be fine. Nothing will happen. And yeah, he's just in denial, which kind of makes sense considering he can't. How could he cope with the feelings of loss if he's not capable of feeling anything?
Well, this is kind of a stab in a way. Rox has left the stick saying winner to Axel, and he's basically all alone now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's a winner. And this scene.
Okay, here we go.
Story. Deep dive.
This is one of the most well-known scenes from the whole Kingdom Hearts franchise.
The whole Oathkeeper in Oblivion never really made sense with Roxas having them. Because both Oathkeeper and Oblivion should actually... like, Oathkeeper represents the connection between Sora and Kai. Represents...
Yeah. I'm kind of having some trouble hearing you. Maybe the connection got a bit messed up a little bit. Yeah, it's kind of messed up, but I can hear you now.
I like the idea that gonna have to use. It doesn't make any sense that Fox has because Oathkeeper is the connection between the maybe it's the connection.
Yeah, that's true. Oh my god, I just saw there the chest from Kingdom Hearts 2 closed in the background.
Is it there? Oh.
Yeah, there's a chest closed back in near the truck. You can see it.
Okay, that's...
Who are you? What does it matter? I'm here for you.
Why are you trying to stop me?
Because I want back the rest of Sora's memories.
Sora? Enough about Sora.
You have some kind of plan?
Yeah, it's not showing up now, but in the other scene, I'm almost sure that I saw a chest closed.
She'll come back, and the three of us can be together again.
You mean Shion? It's a struggle just to remember the name now.
Why would Riku stop Roxas from destroying that Kingdom Hearts? That's another thing. Why would he?
And I'm going to find Sora. I want Shion back. I want my life
This looks like a Japanese anime. Well, this is basically Japanese anime.
The last thing you'll get is your life back. The
I guess that
organization
actually
will
does
destroy
make
you.
sense.
Enough!
This is actually a pretty cool fight. That... Bye-bye fight.
Why?
Shut up!
Why do you have the Keyblade?
Shut up!
This is, again, every time. This one scene, the answer of Riku is Nomura, saying, when the fans ask Nomura, why does this person have a Keyblade? Shut up!
Shut up! This is my story. I do what I want.
Bitch, I do what I want. No, but actually, this is another mistranslation. In the, I mean, they did get the feeling right and everything. In the, wow, the quality just went to shit for a bit.
Yeah. the frick?
But yeah, now Riku actually lets its guard down. But it's sort of kind of like mistranslation. When he asked him why he has the Keyblade, Roxas answered in the Japanese version with "shitty," which basically means a rude way to say, like, I give a shit. That would be a proper translation. Like, I give a shit.
Why don't you quit?
So, yeah.
Come on, Sora.
I love how he's triggering.
I thought you were stronger than that.
Huh? Get real. Look what's
He's really triggering.
So it's true. You really are his nobody. Guess Diz was right after all.
What are you talking about?
I
am me. Nobody else.
See, this was the fatal blow on Riku. See, if Riku didn't get cocky, he could have actually won.
Right.
I think it's more like Roxas got very angry, and that made him
release the power in my heart.
Also, don't forget, Riku at this point didn't have any power. He didn't have a weapon.
Yeah.
If it changes me forever.
His power, he had to be able to beat him. Also, Terrace Heartless. That's another very weird thing. I think that Guardian represents.
This scene is like going to suffocate this little shit.
I have accepted.
I love it in Kingdom Hearts 2 when Sora summons the second Keyblade and Axel is like, "Do?" No, Roxas. When Roxas summons the second Keyblade, yeah, he's like, "Do." It's so funny.
And there we go. Now everything's back to the way it was supposed to be in Kingdom Hearts 2.
Dominic said that he went back to the screen and there was the chest.
Oh, there was a chest. Okay. That's funny. that basically that just means that they used the model of the Kingdom Hearts 2 version.
Yeah.
By the way, look at those green lines in the background, how jaggy they look.
Yeah, it seems like this is just a video that they made the scenes and then recorded it. Because the quality in a few parts is really bad.
Yeah. Lots of jagging edges in the background and everything. It feels like they actually didn't recreate it, but actually just upscaled the original video.
Yeah.
Or something like that. I don't know. It's weird.
Roxas.
Some scenes look really bad, and I do know that someone posted a picture on Reddit as well, where they showed the clock tower in the background of some things, and that was really low quality too.
But the memories themselves will never go away.
I don't know. I believe probably what happened here is the cutscenes in the original DS version, they created it in engine in the actual KH2 engine, and then just they created them, recorded them, and then just downscaled them to a format that the DS could handle with this also for space reasons and everything.
Yeah, it makes sense.
And they just used the original they just used the original material they used to create those cutscenes and upscaled them now, instead of actually recreating the scenes in the upgraded engine, in the upgraded, upscaled engine they used for the games. That's why the quality is so bad sometimes.
Yeah.
I mean, if you look at now when Roxas is running through the city, some of the buildings have really shitty quality too.
Did you notice that?
Look at the clock tower in the background before it.
Oh God! Oh God!
Looks like a 2D image.
Yeah, it looks like really a sprite or something.
Only 7 days to go, and then my summer
And
vacation's
more stupid foreshadowing. Maybe we get to the beach finally.
And it's actually over.
Yay! We did it. Survived.
We survived. 2 hours and 48 minutes that I'm currently at. So yeah, this was almost 3 hours long.
But that was Kingdom Hearts 358 over 2 days. Expect to never see anything related to this game ever again on this channel. Unless they do a remake of the game, like a proper one where you can actually play it again. I hope they don't do that. Please don't do that, Square Enix.
I wouldn't mind if the gameplay was really upgraded, you know? But I'm not really counting on that.
Even if they upgrade the gameplay, core issues would still be there. Even with a good gameplay, the missions would still be repetitive.
Yeah.
Would still do the boring, repetitive missions that don't add anything. Because the Disney worlds in this game were so pointless, because you never got to explore anything interesting, because they didn't, because of that stupid decision that they had to disconnect all the characters from the top of these worlds. They're just there to destroy hearts. They don't need an interesting characters or anything else. That really sucked. By the way, if I recall correctly, I'm looking forward to this because I think the Alison Stoner. I think these are. They do have all the voice actors for the characters that don't even appear in the game and everything.
Really?
Corey Burton, yeah, because nominate. There we go. Look at all the Disney characters that didn't have to.
Yeah.
They just copy pasted the credits from the game. Because Sora doesn't have any lines either. And Sora doesn't have any lines either. Actually play the mission.
Yeah, Sora doesn't talk in this. Or does he? I don't remember.
No, sleeping the entire time. But yeah, that was a horrible game, and at least a decent movie. I do feel like you learn all that is needed to be learned about the game in this movie.
Yeah,
I don't think that playing the actual game adds anything. I think it just makes everything worse. And I do know that a lot of people disagree here and say that the writing and everything was so much better in the game, and the movie just represents it badly. And I've tried to argue with these people a lot, but never got to the point where they see that point. That the fact that they think the movie is bad is because the game is bad.
Mm-hmm.
The game just adds padding to it. And if you add the horrible gameplay in between, the cutscenes don't look so bad by comparison. But that doesn't mean the cutscenes are any. They're just, not as bad.
I mean,
that's just like the election in America between Trump and Hillary. Just it was a choice between a lesser of two evils. They chose the not as bad guy. They didn't choose the better guy because there was no. They chose the not as bad guy, and not as bad still. Not as bad. Still. So yeah, it's like saying I don't know. Kim Jong-un's not as bad as a dictator compared to Hitler.
Oh my god.
That might be true, but he's still a dictator.
You got a point there, mate.
He's drawing the dicks. He's drawing dicks.
Oh, look at me. I know how to do all these special effects with the videos.
But yeah, that was Kingdom Hearts 358 over 2 dicks moment. No.
Over 2 dicks.
358 dicks over 2 days. That's it.
Well, I really hope that everyone enjoyed this movie.
Yeah, I hope so too. I can't wait for all the hate comments in the
God,
description.
that's going to be amazing. Hey, look, that's spoilers of Kingdom Hearts 2.
Yay, more spoilers. But that's the end.
Oh yeah, we do now have the secret reports. Do you want to show those off? I'm probably going just to show them off really quickly.
The whole secret... What exactly are the secret reports?
I don't know. Let's see. Extras. Roxas's diary. Oh, what is this?
The Roxas diary is what's in the game. That's the exact same scenes in the game, but the Alicia succeeded in leading the Keyblade Master to the castle. I sense multiple threats, but details are in each of the projects or scars. Who wrote that?
I don't know. How does Roxas know how to write?
Yeah, no, Roxas's diary makes sense, but the secret report... I've lost track of the Keyblade Master and the other intruders. I'm the only one left at the castle. Everybody's just been destroyed. Is that written from Axel's perspective?
I don't know.
Not really, because different parts are written where they don't talk from Axel's perspective. Like 71, it says Sykes had a hand in what went down at Castle Oblivion. Well, more than a whole arm, which means Axel was on it as well. It's the fact that Zumbius ordered Axel to take out the traitors, orders which went through Sykes. Who wrote that?
I have no idea, man.
Speak in clear terms. Everything gets across with a wink and a nudge, a little reading between the lines. When it comes to a fellow or late comrades at Castle Oblivion, ambiguity suits me just fine, but the Keyblade Master and Roxas came out to say every little thing that comes to mind. Maybe it's human. It's not Sykes either. I have no idea who wrote that.
But where are... Oh crap, I might have screwed it up.
Press triangle now. I feel like some parts might be written from Shion's perspective, but others are not.
Where are the secret reports?
If you press the triangle button in Roxas' diary, you switch to the secret reports.
Okay. Oh yeah, secret reports. Dude, there's a lot of secret reports here.
Yeah, basically it's just the same amount. I wanted to see Roxas one more time, but I couldn't. What would I say? Did I ever really exist? If not, there are some that are clearly written from Shion's perspective, but some are not. It really... Wait, day 12? There's no day 12 in neither of the reports. Day 12 is not there, neither in the...
What's the day 12? Something happened.
I have no idea. Someone... Reeb wrote it. There's no... What I could find is that there's more in the secret reports compared to the original. Day 14, you said. This kid. Another mission with Roxas today. Is he seriously my responsibility? At least he's starting to talk like a normal person. Maybe that means his memory's coming back. Still, this kid's supposed to be the Keyblade Master. Nobody? I don't see it. Oh, the Keyblade Master is nobody. I don't see it. That's definitely written from Axel's perspective. And that's from Roxas's perspective. Wait a minute.
Yeah, but there are a few days that do not exist in... there isn't an equivalent in Roxas' diary. Well, that'll be it for me. I'm going to stop the recording now. So I really hope you guys enjoyed. And we'll be seeing each other next time. Bye-bye.